out. That they got raped, yes. That they got molested, yes. But so have a lot of people. So have a lot of people, and that doesn't mean you kill your parents.
Here's the thing that Ray is in contention with me. That I gotta kind of remind him is that I don't necessarily think they're innocent. I just think that they should go free. Like
They're murderers. So you think murderers should be out free?
Fuck yeah, bro. If you murder,
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you for joining us here on the Wake and Bake. I appreciate everybody being patiently waiting. I do want to give a big shout out to our sponsors that make the show possible. Big shout out to the one and only Mission Smog in the city of Riverside. I just hit them up. I need a new smog check on a different vehicle. So, you know what I'm saying? I hit them up, and they're easy peasy, no problem. That's how easy they can get you on the road and get your paperwork straight to pass your smog check. So if you need your smog check passed, make sure you guys go to Mission Smog in the city of Riverside. Also, if you're looking for Destined Rivals or the new Team Rocket packs of Pokemon cards, make sure you guys check out the one and only Junkyard Trading Cards out there in the city of Long Beach. Once again, Junkyard Trading Cards in the city of Long Beach. They are the one card shop in that perimeter, like 15 miles around there. So, hey, man, they have tournaments. They have a little bit of everything there. So make sure you guys check them out. Also, make sure you guys check out Pacololo Flies at pacololoflies.com. And you know what I'm smoking right now, man. I'm lighting up the best right now. You have, if you haven't had a hash hole in your life, you want to start it off right, join the Patreon and get yourself a Chiclets hash hole. And before you get yourself a hash hole, watch the video on my YouTube page that shows you how to properly light a hash hole. I'm talking about the one and only Chiclets_Los Angeles on Instagram. Make sure you guys check them out. Different flavors of different hash holes. Make sure you guys get them. You know what I'm saying? Get them because you're going to miss out. But they're perfect for a party, perfect on the go, perfect for variety. Chiclets_Los Angeles on Instagram. Also, make sure you guys check out Simply Mary at simplymary.co. Check out the variety they have to offer. And last but not least, if you're looking to get some embroidery work done, you need some embroidery work done for your company. You need it for your workers. You need it for whatever you got, whatever you need it for. Hit up the one and only A+ Products. A+ Products will take care of you, and they took care of everybody on the $29.99 subscription membership tier on Patreon. Without further ado, what's going on, XG?
What's up, my dude? Feeling very hash hole right now.
It's not a feeling.
It is a feeling, dog. I started off with the hash hole. Shout out to Chiclets, but I just gotta say, I walked into the parking lot and I felt very Soprano vibes. Congrats, Izon.
Thank you.
Congrats, Izon. I walked in, I was like, fuck, who the hell is here, dog? I was like, oh shit, I
Woke
forgot.
up this morning. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Actually, it looks clean, dog. But it looked rimmed out. Yeah, beautiful. Congrats. Well, really? Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do to it. It looks ready to go.
I gotta add the lift kit.
Oh shit! Let's go off roading.
I already have the lift kit. I have to install it so the tires don't run
Okay, for sure.
when I make turns. Yeah, not like crazy, but only when turns.
They have a leveling kit. You probably don't need a lift kit.
Yeah, it's just little blocks. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I have those already. With also all the way back from Canada and Texas, where they fucking shot John Redcorn. Rest in peace, by the way. I'm not over that, by the way.
Wild.
You know what? That shit makes me hate the fact that you came back, Nitty. What's going on?
What's going on? I'm back. I'm back to live, the dream, bro. On this podcast straight out of Guadalajara. Let's fucking go, dog. Happy to be here. I'm back in June. Ezon's favorite month, Pride Month. Let's go, baby.
First of all,
Come on, dog. Why you gotta come in like that, dog? Why you gotta upset the host?
This is how you know he's selfish,
I
dog.
missed you
Because
guys.
he puts the gays first, and he's not a man because he didn't say it's mental health awareness month. See, dog. That's how I know that you're not
Is it
tapped in.
mental
So
health
you can go back to the fools that suck dick while we care about the men here.
I was giving you props,
Nah, dog, that's it, dog.
I find it kind of gay that they gave us the same month, though.
It's
Mental health
month
and Gay Pride Month. Like you get.
Who's gonna show out more, dog? We just gotta be men all month.
It's the same group of people.
Let's stab Nitty.
Don't clip that.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Ray, for running the boards. Appreciate you. And also, thank you so much for coming back again, talking about the one and only funny Butch Escobar, everybody.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Yeah. So, dude, I love doing this.
Oh, thank you, Ray.
Even in the morning, most people like, I gotta wake and bake, so I gotta wake up at 7.
No, and actually, I don't normally like getting high in the morning. Like, for you guys,
It's the best.
bro, like I do it. Here's the thing. I like doing it on my own terms. You know what I mean? Waking up naturally, getting up, like kind of feeling myself sitting on the bed for a minute, cough up whatever I fucking smoked the night before.
A noonish one.
Yeah, pulling up, puff one. Like, I don't like getting up, getting somewhere, and then, like, meeting up and smoking. Because, we do that in the morning at, like, on tour, like, when we're taking off for the airport, and I fucking hate it, bro.
Before class in high school.
4 a.m, I'm stuffing shit into my fucking bag, trying to get down to the, like, fucking rushing and shit, dude. I got, like, 2 hours sleep, and it's like, here, hit the most potent fucking strain of weed you ever hit, and then fucking try to stay awake through the next 2 hours while we go through security, while we go through airport. Fuck all that, bro. So to me,
do you get secondary a lot at the airport? You look, because you could pass for an Arab guy.
I get secondary all the fucking time.
I bet you-
Also because I'm an asshole.
Nitty probably doesn't even get secondary.
I don't get it ever, bro.
No way,
I had
really?
no issues at the airport.
No, they're like, stay away.
Well, it wasn't 7-Eleven that bombed the towers, you know?
Because you know what? They had a class, bro. They were like Indian, Middle East, Indian.
Yeah.
I think it's the tattoos, and I'm in there so much.
No, I think Butch is right. They had to have a meeting.
But he gets it all the time.
I get it all the time.
He's Mexican.
But I'm hostile as well. Once you start fucking with my shit, I'm like, hey, bro, let's hurry it up here, dog. Fucking, I'm done all day. Wait for you.
Has there ever been a terrorist with tattoos?
Probably
People
not.
have. What is it? Like commit suicide, like with bombs?
They wouldn't do tattoos.
Yes, bro. I mean, there hasn't been maybe a Middle Eastern terrorist.
I think they're like Jewish people. Where
But there's
get
definitely
tattooed.
like Irish terrorists or like, you know, like.
Those guys will get tattooed.
Yeah, fundamentalists from different sectors of life that probably have tattoos.
I mean, kind of back to we were talking about Diddy. What Diddy did was a terrorist thing when he put a bomb on Kid Cudi's car. Was that? You guys saw that?
Yeah, that's a terrorist act.
That's terrorist act.
That's
Is it
a
though? Because
terrorist
he wasn't
act.
attacking everybody. He was attacking one guy.
But let's say cartels are now becoming considered terrorists. Right? Is that-
Terrorist organizations.
So then those guys all have tattoos. Yeah, those guys are fucking some of those guys are
But
tattooed.
the religious ones, like Jewish people, can't have a tattoo or else they can't go to
Right.
Jewish heaven.
And
or
then like
whatever.
fundamentalists, Islamists probably
I think they're the same
don't.
thing. They can't have
Yeah.
tattoos either.
No, you cannot mark up your body.
Yeah.
Which is kind of I don't know, man. I don't like for me. I'm
What are you, my dad, God?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, what are you? This is my earthly vessel, according to you. What the fuck do you give a fuck?
I mean, because he technically, they were onto something. Because you know, your body the reason your tattoos fade, is because your body never really accepts the ink.
Yes, I saw a thing on that,
so the reason they fade is not because the tattoo artist sucked. Or because it's all this stuff. It's because your body spends its whole life rejecting this ink that you keep fucking forcing in it, and you're technically lead poisoning your body.
Yes, it's traumatized skin as long as it's in there.
So in a
like that's the.
I thought it was.
so
the
in a
sun.
sense, no. So in a sense,
medically-
no, bro. So in a sense, like
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. It has to come back. It's so it's just parental guidance. bro.
wild. What actually?
So this is like
the
never
science
healed.
of tattoos.
What?
It's technically never healed.
No.
Those are blots of like ink stuck in between your layers of your skin.
Yeah, your body is like actually fighting to get rid of it.
Every single day,
and it's
dog.
changing your DNA too at the same time.
I mean,
The pigmentation gets affected.
I honestly think the
kid's gonna be
chemicals
black.
Yeah, no, it's just that so this is a documentary, so I don't know how, I mean, it's like, because it's medical people, and it's not like XG medical people, it's like real medical people.
Hey,
So,
you want real fast? Go to tinfoil hat at samtripoli.com.
Fool, that is not where to go.
but they're like saying like your skin is in a state of trauma, and your body is constantly responding to it. So in a way, like your brain is like low key, like, yo, I'm in a constant state of trauma. Yeah, and so tattoo affects your DNA and all kinds of shit.
That's why my hair started going white early, because of my
Who
hair.
fucking knows?
my
Because
body
I have
was-
tattoos too, and I never thought
a lot
about
of bald fools, like, think about it, like a lot of fools that are bald and tatted, maybe that's why their hair went away, because of tattoo,
because the
trauma.
stress in the fucking
But
body.
then again, because
Yeah, we don't have balding in my family, and I'm bald.
yeah, dude, my grandpa
Now you
and
got
my
it.
dad have both
Now your
full
family
sets
got
of hair. I look at my grandpa, I was like, bro, and then my
comes from your mom's side.
oh, makes sense.
Yeah, your hair.
Oh,
shit
it
is
comes from your mom's
facts.
side?
It's pretty much facts.
Your Bob's side.
Yeah,
I'm about to
it's-
sock on my
Yeah,
uncles
you
from
guys
my
did
mom's
not.
side.
You guys paid no
Oh, my
attention
son's
to
in
biology.
trouble because his mom's going bald.
His mom too.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Like,
I was like,
that's
my
kinda
mom
one
has
of-
hair though.
That was one of the things, bro. Is like, it kind of started to turn me off, and we were like already halfway through, is I would look down when she's giving me a blowjob, and I'm like, I could see the top of her head.
Oh no!
And then I was like, oh, that's what it looks like when a bald person's. And then it was like almost immediate. It's like, I don't like this bitch no more.
It's like, baby, if you're gonna suck my dick, wear a hat. Please put on a hat.
Hey, but I told you
No, because she would wear the Janet Jackson hat.
they got that
bro.
UCLA cream now, bro. It's gonna be in 2027, dog. We're all gonna have afros back.
We'll do it live on the podcast. When
I heard that
We should just document it. Like every week, we check in after we put it on our hair.
I heard that
see who has the
that
most.
There's a new thing, right? That's coming out. That's gonna make you go hair.
no
on
side
it.
effects.
No side effects.
That's what they tell you.
It's technically all right. So like, I said it before. It's a UCLA study. It's a cream that's supposed to all those dormant follicles because they stop producing it because your body saves the hormones for something else.
Right.
You know, so like it's like, yo, we don't need to produce hair up there anymore, but this shit activates them shits and it starts producing it because your follicles are there the whole time because that's what they do when they're plucking your shit. They're pulling every single follicle out to the top again. You know, when you go get that turkey shit. So with this cream, it would come out. So if we all think about it, bro, if we all start the treatment on the same day,
Let's go.
and
We're all
then
gonna be
we
gay at the same time. Like you don't. There's side effects to this, dog.
There's gonna be a-
Guarantee
why would you think that this is gonna make you gay?
It's what he
Bro,
hopes.
there's
for.
Why
side
is that your
effects.
first? That's- you're hoping for that or
because
something, bro.
you literally said there's no side effects. There's got to be there's side effects to
Well,
everything.
how about maybe
Why
like
not?
a tumor or some shit, bro? Like
It's weird how I'm with X on that one. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about. And here's the thing.
It sounds gay when you start. How about we all take it at the same time?
You know what's gay to me,
Like,
bro?
research.
Am I gonna massage your hair while we do it, dog?
Dude,
here's the thing.
yeah,
Here's the
gay.
thing.
Dog. Hey, hold on. One
You
mic
know
on
what?
my own.
Let him talk.
You know what's gay to me? And I'm no offense to the nice dressers in here, okay? But it bothers me ever since I was an 18-year-old man and was being into a man that men would match colors or want. Because I used to work at
Hey,
Lids and
fuck
motherfuckers
you.
would come in.
fuck you.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Also go Humboldt. That's my niece's college. But still, dudes would walk in with like a hat they'd buy from Lids. And then they'd start matching it up to the jerseys. And
Literally
I was like,
what I did today. I put on the
bro,
sweater. I was like,
I'm
what
from the
hat should I
90s,
wear?
dog. Like, I wore a fucking black t-shirt and jeans, and I'm like, what the fuck is
Hey,
going on?
I'm from the
There's
90s
tie.
too.
Why is this happening to men? And then the obsession with your looks.
Puerto Ricans.
Bro, I don't know if you guys know this. You look at me, okay? Look at me, and I'll even send you guys a picture of my girlfriend, okay? I'm a fucking ogre. I can get pussy looking like this. I don't need to grow my hair out. I don't need to buy treatments. I don't even need to match my fucking clothes. I've been getting good ass pussy, looking like shit since day one.
Except for the bald bit.
Cause that's what you.
yeah.
But I dumped that bitch after she wasn't hot no more. I dumped that bitch. Like my girl is. She's an older lady, but she's hot. And like
believe it.
when I
Yes.
say and people I talk about it, and I'll show pictures. People like, oh fuck, your girl is hot because game. You don't need hair. You guys don't need no fucking new version, nothing. Nothing's gonna give you side effects. Gonna make you grow 2 dicks out your asshole, bro.
I don't think matching his hat is gonna make him suck a dick.
Can
though.
I match
you know what
my
I mean? Like,
hat and my sweater, dog?
You could do whatever you want, bro. I'm just saying, bro. When guys sit around and talk about being men, I really don't think you can say so much when you're worried about how you look, because that's what women do.
No, because impressions matter. When people wear a suit, that matters. How is wearing a suit? When you wear a suit, you match. No one's wearing a unmatched fucking suit.
I think you should peacock for a job if that's what your thing is, and I think if it makes you feel good, all good to you. But to me, the thing is like, because I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I'm an effeminate male. I'm very liberal, so I don't care if I could paint my nails tomorrow. I wouldn't feel weird about it. I'm just saying when men sit around,
Yeah,
and
you'll
go,
paint your nails, won't feel weird about it. But
I
if
think
I
as
wear
a man-
red shoes and a red T-shirt, I'm a fat.
Yeah, I think as a
No,
man.
come
I think as a
on.
man, you should
if you wear pink, my friend, you wear pink, you know.
I feel as a man, you should care about what you're wearing, how you dress.
Shirt should
how
be
you
ironed, yeah.
how you look,
Right.
how you present yourself, and how you show yourself to the world.
That's great, but I don't think. Here's the thing. I just think we shouldn't talk about what men should be, is what I'm saying. I don't like, my problem is I think the worrying about masculinity is an issue more than.
That's pretty weak right now. We
This is
got
what
a
I'm
month
saying.
for mental health.
This is what I
Pretty
know.
weak. We
You
gotta
know what?
step it
That's
up,
why I'm
man.
like, bro,
we need a month now.
this is
My
what
dad
I'm
would be
saying, bro. As
upset.
soon
My
as,
dad would be
like,
like, we don't know a fucking month for mental health. These men gotta step it up. Be more man.
Fuck.
Go to work. Take your kid to work this summer.
Dude.
I know
thing
a
or
bunch
two.
of dudes that will who have the same attitude as you that don't care what they do.
Right.
But they're also not men. They're
here's the thing.
slobs and they don't.
Right.
They don't. Fucking,
I think you should shower up. I think you should
at least.
like wear clean clothes.
Definitely shower, Nitty.
Okay. Here's the thing though, and again,
That
I don't
was
have
from
any
Guadalajara.
problem with guys that do dress up. Is what I'm saying. Dress the fuck up. Have fun. But don't fucking start calling other dudes fags or saying shit about how
XG.
men need to blah 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 and men's men. Oh man, we need to be men. Men are men. Motherfucker, you're worried about the fucking color of your hat versus the color of your shirt, and you're like a girl does. All I'm saying is, like, dude, dress the way you want. Just don't fucking act like it's any different than what women do. Like, I'm just saying, like,
See, but guess what? I like when the women matches. So I'm assuming she likes when I match, bro. If a woman likes to match, guess what? I'm pretty sure she likes her man to match. I don't think she wants him looking around like a rainbow.
maybe some do. I'm not speaking for all women, but I will say this in my life because I've dated. I've dated all different kinds of women, bro. I've dated like slutty bitches, gangster bitches, dude. I'm with like a dope white girl right now, like comes from a family from Scarsdale, New York. Like, I've dated all different classes, and I'm a fucking slob. Like, not a slob in the sense that I don't shower or shave. Like, I just don't give, like I put on a shirt and my pants in the morning, and I go to work. You know what I mean? And again, no problem to those who want to dress up. You guys all look beautiful, dude. You guys are gorgeous, man.
Hey, it took me 10 minutes to get ready today.
I know. Look how. See,
I know. Butch asked like it's hard to find two colors that
I
match.
planned my outfit last night.
I'm just.
And I know he's on match shit with this truck. I know that motherfucker was like, I'm gonna wear black today because I've done that. I matched with my truck. I'm like, oh, I can match with my truck.
All I'm saying is dress the way you want, but put down the whole masculinity role after that. Because my dad wasn't matching. Our grandfather's going to World War II. They weren't worried about.
So I can't match and be a man at the same time?
You can. I'm just saying, don't like act like it doesn't identify.
What if
with
my
the same
gun
thing
matches
that
my
women do?
shoes?
My
That's pretty fucking manly, bro.
My aunt has a pink
Can't
gun
call that gay.
matches her high heels. Again, you know what I mean? Like
My boy, I know one of my boys has a pink gun.
But does it match your shoes?
bro, you're from Canada.
Yes, it does.
That's funny, dog.
You know what? I hate you for something right now, Butch.
I'm sorry, X.
You're gonna make me look at blowjobs differently. Now I gotta see if this bitch is receding hairline coming in.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be like, wait up. Instead of enjoying this fucking blowjob,
You're gonna be like a monkey, you know when they fucking check the
like,
fucking.
is this bitch got hair for at least 10
Have you
years?
seen what monkeys do that, bro? Have you seen?
Butch just ruined blowjobs for me. Yeah, like a monkey. Like,
Yeah, have you seen
But
it though?
see, you're at
I
a
always
good
wanted to
age.
get that shit done when I was a kid, fool. Like, and I was like, I wonder what they look for.
You're at a good age, though. All you guys are at good ages where I'm 48, so I'm assuming I'm probably like about 10 years older than most of you guys.
14.
Okay. So but you're still.
How old are you? You're 50?
48, dog.
48.
Oh,
Years
okay.
from 50.
I'm 35, right, bro? This is technically,
Yeah, okay. You're at that age, though, where you no longer have to guess
Yes.
if they're gonna have what issues. You date her long enough, you'll start to see that finger that's gonna go fucking what is it called when they get that shit in their bones?
Arthritis.
You're gonna see the arthritic neck.
Starts flicking you off like this.
They're gonna wake up with a limp, and in another 10 years, you're gonna know that's gonna be an issue. You know what I mean?
When do we leave, Butch?
Mom's got cancer right now. She might have cancer.
Butch, when do we leave?
What do you mean?
When do we leave? What signs? What's a sign when you're like, yo, there.
Balding
That's
blowjob.
not manly, bro. You can't
Bro,
leave.
balding
you can't
blowjob.
see it.
Can. Yes. Your life. See, this is what I'm trying to say is that put down the manly mantle and just walk as a human is the message here. Fuck being a man. Fuck man's mental health. Just worry about your mental health, whether you're a man or a woman. And part of that is being with the right person, bro. The minute you go, I'm not happy. The minute you go, because this is your fucking life we're talking about. You know what's crazy, bro? Is you'll walk around the car and look at the dents and look at the fucked up shit when you're buying it and go, I need you to knock off a price for that. I need you to I don't even know if I want to buy that. You take a girl home one night, you come like you've never come before, probably because of the drugs, and you're like, I love this bitch, dude. I'm gonna spend my whole life with her. And then you fuck your life up. You have kids, bro. You got like 2 kids. You look at her in the morning, dude. She's filled with crust. She's like gets up and her fucking feet are all manicured, and she looks at you like, fuck you, go make me some money, dude.
It's like you're telling us a campfire story. It's so scary.
Scary, dog.
Like a horror story. And then she comes out and is like, I'm shallow as fuck, bro. That's the one thing.
I dropped my s'more, fucker.
Bro, that's the one thing is, I'll say this, dude, as a man, admittedly, I'm shallow as fuck.
Oh, dog. I hope she's not listening.
My girl loves this podcast, and she might be, dude. She loves when I like. She listened to it when I was on, and after that, she started listening to you guys. So shout out to Rebecca. But she knows what's up. She knows I'm shallow. She knows that's because sometimes I'll be like, dude, you are so gorgeous. And she's like, I know, it's because you're shallow. You know? And so it's like, you know, but like, it's so funny, dude.
Shallow Hal was a good movie. Like, I think every man can relate to that. Like, I think every guy's shallow at some point.
Bro.
Everybody has standards, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm like this. I honestly don't. I think it has more to do with like how I grew up and stuff. Cause like it's something I've had to admit and just be like, all right, that's me. Cause I dated fat chicks when I was younger because I was a fat guy, and I'm like, oh, a fat guy's supposed to date fat chicks. And then one day I was
It's like 2 basketballs hitting each other.
yeah, bro, I was like, I'm not turned on by this, bro. And then I was like, because I was dating Mexican women because my mom was like, don't date white women. You know, no fucking red-haired women either, because my dad was almost gonna marry one before he got with my mom.
Sounds like your mom's Cartman.
My mom hated white people, bro.
He has a crazy.
Sounds
My
like
mom
Cartman.
hated white people.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Like to implement that on yourself, be like, you can't marry this person.
But you know what, dude? Here's the thing: is I date white women. I'm dating one now. I love the one I'm with. I love white women, and I thought it was just a funny thing. But I realized it's a psychological. You know what it is? It was because when white people were around is when my mom wasn't fucking me up. When my mom wasn't beating the fuck out of me, bro. She would even be like,
Social worker was around?
dude, when this white lady comes over, you better fucking behave. I'll fuck you up. Don't make me fuck you up in front of white people, you know? Shit like that, bro. So psychologically, in my mind, white women were safe, dog. So to me, it's like, because I feel that. When I'm like laying in my girl's arms, bro, I'm like, the worst
Safe?
is gonna...
My
Mama
not
told
gonna
me
come
Bro,
in?
because the worst
Mama
is gonna
told me no.
Here's the thing, bro. We're saying that is gonna happen. If she gets mad at me, bro, she's gonna curl up in a ball and cry and be like, leave me alone for 2 hours. Just go away for a while, okay, Butch? Where my ex would be like, I'm gonna fucking take your kid. I'm gonna fuck your life up.
Toxic,
I'm gonna
bro.
fuck your shit, dude. And then things get thrown at me. I gotta run out of the house, bro, with like my socks and shit, dude. Go buy some flip flops at fucking Walmart, dude, and chill at my homie's house doing lines of cocaine, talking about what a bitch she is, dude. You know, like 2 different lives here, boys.
man.
2 different lives.
This is the thing. A toxic guy is one thing, but a toxic female is
Fuck,
different,
bro.
Yeah, that's the worst.
It's different.
Will, that's the one thing I will say, bro, is there's the difference between men and women, and a lot of it has to do. Women are cunning, bro, and they will fuck your shit up, dude. They will fuck your shit up. Just cuz sometimes. Fuck off.
What is it? Hell hath no fury like a woman's
Scorned. Yeah, dude. That's no joke, dude. Cause that's the thing is like you can break a girl's heart, bro. Here's the thing. Here's the like here to me is the bones of it, bro. You could break a girl's heart, right? I could break up with my girl tomorrow, any girl, whatever. She can go get laid in that day. She could start getting over you right away.
She can hit up her ex.
Because no matter what, bro, we do know when you fucking someone else, bro, and you're kind of entangled in something else, it keeps your mind off of the breakup, right? It's what takes you away. Like, we've all done it. We hate to admit it, but being with someone else kind of takes it away, dude, right?
Till they leave.
So women could do that right away. Men cannot. Like, bro, I've never been heartbroken until my last breakup. I've never had someone break my heart. So to me, it was always fun.
How bad was it? Like, how bad?
Crushing. I came home.
Like, called your mom
And
crying?
then there was a dude in my bed with her. Oh. And then from there, it got worse. It got worse.
How long were you with her?
10 years for that one.
In bed, as in like after sex.
We bought a house together.
After sex, mid-sex.
Oh.
She was in the shower, so he had probably already come in her. You know, she loved getting cummed in too.
Keeps getting worse.
Oh, it gets so much worse after that. That's the beginning.
You're not swinging? You're not, what's up, dude? Hey, homie, this is my house.
Bro, you want to know what's weird? Is because she has a type, and it's obvious because when I walked in, like, I was so in shock. I got home a day home early from Japan. I was working for the troops, dog, and I came home.
For the troops?
And I walk in and I go, why am I in my bed right now?
Oh,
like
no.
that's how
Fireman meme.
that's how shocked I was, bro. It was like, because there was a bearded, fat, tattooed guy in my bed, and the only difference is he was white. And that's her husband now.
Oh no! Wow.
Yeah. Oh, bro, I remember because like we bought a house together, and then like with her dad and stuff, and then like it was supposed to be our thing, dude. But then I left. But coming back to like get stuff, he was like he was barbecuing on my barbecue pit and chopping shit up on my butcher block that I had made for her that said Jenna plus Butch, and like. Huh? Yeah, he was in the house.
That was his house.
He was done, moved in already, bro. Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks after I left, they were already moved in together. And it was like,
No, but wait up. You said you walked in and him in the bed. You're not swinging. You're not throwing your
Yeah, how do you not like?
Oh, you mean swinging? I thought you meant like.
No.
You swing at her.
Crime of passion.
Yeah,
You wanna know something, bro?
Did you not yell her fucking name?
So
Hey,
at that moment, I was a really violent person. Like that was when I was fucked up and crazy before I got into like Buddhism and all that shit. But it hit me so hard, I just walked out, like like arms low, just walked out like 1,000-yard stare to the curb of the house and sat on the curb. And they like shuffled off into the car, backed out, took off, and I just sat on the curb probably for about 3-4 hours after that.
damn.
Like in the movie, dog, where you see the sun go down.
You see the sun go
Yeah,
down,
dude.
Not moving.
Like I just grabbed my jacket, got in the car, started it, drove to my homie's house,
Fuck that bitch.
and I was like, I don't even know what to do with my. And then even then after that, bro, like I don't know what's wrong with me because I was begging to get her back. I was like, trying to work things out. I was like, bro, because I didn't realize like we had a life. Like my son had a room for once. We had a house. Her dad had helped us
That's
out.
fucked up, bro.
No, sorry. It is, but let me just, before all this, we go on about this, my life is here. It's better. I wouldn't be working for Felipe. I wouldn't have the podcast. I wouldn't have my hot girlfriend, who is amazing. Her fucking 3 kids who are fucking awesome. Her family. If that bitch didn't fuck up my life, I wouldn't be the Butch that you guys all think is cool and is like peaceful.
Wait up. You were on the road. There's a couple times you cheated.
What?
On her?
Oh, I cheated on her all the time.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's not make it seem like you were the only one that got done.
No,
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
okay,
That's what
I'm
saying.
sorry, you're right,
I don't
right.
want to make it seem, and I want to give you some credit because I know you out there on the road and you were young
totally
and you got game. So
and in all fairness to. In all fairness to Jenna, she didn't cheat until I like just was the. I drove her to that
You
point.
kinda sat there
Here's
like,
the thing, bro,
yeah.
and that's what I left out was that I had looked back after all that shit, and then was like, oh man, I fucked my life up, bro. I fucked my life up.
yeah, like sometimes I tell people that like they act like I'm like, dude, you were out there running and gunning.
Yeah, I totally
No
left that
condoms,
out. I didn't
hurting
mean
for
to leave that out.
squirting.
I didn't mean to like omit that. I definitely was, and that's what changed me. It was the breakup that changed me, but it was like, oh, I
did this.
I created all these problems for myself, so I need to reconfigure who Butch is. And in doing that, I became way non-violent. And then I became like loving and good vibey, and like I met my girl who's like this hippie chick who's like, hey, read these books, listen to Ram Dass, listen to fucking Alan Watts, and like, and really changed my outlook. So that's the thing, bro. Is like I really do believe, like, fuck that bitch, I guess, bro. But
I appreciate
also,
you telling me that because I was ready to fight her for you.
I know. I'm sorry. I did not mean to piss everybody off first. She definitely I deserve to be treated like that. She deserved to do. And then she got married. She married that guy. They have kids. They seem happy. I kicked it with her pops in Portland like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whenever we were in Portland.
Damn.
What was that?
It was dope because her dad was like, bro, her dad told me one of the coolest things that I'll never forget, and this is for anybody going through a breakup. And you're pining for that person back, because I wanted to just go back to my house. I wanted to go back to my life. I wanted to be, I don't care who you fucked. I won't cheat. You won't cheat. No, fuck that. You're done. Get the fuck out, right? He goes, look at bro. He's all, you want to be back with Jenna? He's all, she's at the top of this. Imagine there's an earthquake and everything got fucked up in this building. And she's at the top of the building. You're at the bottom. You need to get up to her. So you need to climb upstairs. Sometimes you need to climb through the elevator shaft. You need to go through all kinds of shit to get to her. 1, she might not be there when you get there. 2, she might be there when you get there and want to be with you, but you might not want to be with her after all you've been through. Or 3, you guys might want to be together and it'll all be good. And that's the thing, bro, is I did go through a lot of stuff to fix myself. And then once I fixed myself, I was like, I would never date that person. Ever, dog. Ever. So yeah, that's the.
You never get back with your ex,
bro.
Just
that's the thing.
Is someone else's dick.
You want to know the best day of my life, dog? Was the day that I slightly got over her. Like like you know how heartbreak goes away in waves and like little strips. That was the first time I ever felt like crazy heartbreak, dude. And then I fucking was like, I don't think I could survive this.
Did you do jokes about it?
Yeah, later on.
I can see you roasting.
Yeah,
like,
later on I did.
Shit went down where you got some material there.
I definitely got material out of it.
Yeah.
But what had happened is the first couple weeks, I was fucked up. My sister made me stay with her because I was like, I was suicidal, dog.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because I'd never experienced, I'm a 40-something, at the time I'm 38, 39. I'd never experienced heartbreak before. Ever in my life. Ever, dog. I always dumped women. I always saw shit coming or I just played them or just whatever, bro. Never, ever went through heartbreak. My breakup with my divorce with my ex was like a happy time for me. Because I fell out of love with her like 10 years before we got divorced. And that's a whole different story. But that was the thing is this is that's why you got to break up with people when you're younger so you can get used to what it feels like. And when you're older, you know what to expect. Because I think when you're older and it happens to you for the first time, it's like, it's earth shattering, bro. It was like, because it moved me to change who I was like drastically. But I do remember laying there.
But you had you were dating. I mean, not a heartbreak, but I remember the first time I was like pretty fucking sad when you have your high school girlfriend and shit don't go well.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. You're like really sad. Like
sick
that
and
has
shit.
to put you back in shape,
Right.
dog. I was like,
but
hey,
you
what
knew,
the fuck are you doing?
But going through that, your body knew, your brain knew. Oh, we get over things.
Yeah, it takes. Yeah, you're right. You're
So,
starting to,
dude, at 48 years old,
Yeah,
when
you
you
forgot
By your
about it.
30s, you're supposed to at least be like, it's gonna take me about a week or 2 months.
Yeah.
or like whatever. You figure your shit out. You're like, all right, man, I know what rejection. Especially if you're fat, bro. You know what your rejection.
dude,
feels
to
like.
this day, I still have only had one heartbreak in my whole life. Like one. Like if this girl leaves me, bro, you ain't gonna hear about Butch no more. That's why I'm a good boy, dude. Because I'm
a good boy.
Because I'm like not gonna lose this one, doggy. I am not gonna lose this one, bro. But I do love the fuck out of the one that I have. But like that's the thing, bro. Is like I didn't know about getting over it. So I remember laying there thinking like I'm gonna be fucked up forever in my sister's like house, and then like. I remember a week later being like, you know what? I feel
like Bill Dotrieve.
I feel like a shave. Yes. I thought I was going to be like Bill Dotrieve. Yeah, bro. I was like, that's because that's what you grew up watching, dog.
I thought he was gonna fucking have me hanging out in an alley drinking fucking beers.
He's a homeowner, though. I will say that. He's a homeowner.
Thanks to the military.
Dude, he's one of the saddest characters on television.
He is one of the saddest characters.
Yeah, it should have been him, not John Redcorn.
We all know he would have fucked Peggy if he had a chance.
Oh, 100%.
He would have
He was in
ruined his
love with
friendship.
her,
He would have
bro.
ruined his friendship with Hank for that.
Bro,
Hank was a real one for staying friends with him, even though knowing that he wanted to fucking.
Yeah,
He
but
had
Bill-
no chance because he knew Bill had no chance.
Yeah,
bro.
Bill wasn't aggressive, bro. Bill was a little more aggressive. He would have got that pussy, dog.
You think so?
I don't know, but I don't know. Like, Peggy really did love Hank, but
maybe at the sales conference if he got her drunk.
Yeah, I spoke Spanish to her.
Oh yeah, if you learn some Spanish,
Yeah,
Remember when you're right at the sales conference when they were selling that product or the Tupperware or some shit like that.
All Bill has to say is, Peggy, when you speak Spanish, I think you're Mexican. She would come her fucking shorts, dude, and be like, let's go upstairs, bro.
Laquito Taco Bell?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and you'd be like, say it again.
Oh, yo, you guys, fucking Del Taco hit me up and said if we want to do a fucking get sponsorship from him, we just got to send him a proposal.
Did not say that in the text.
You know what I mean.
Well, let's put it together.
Let's do it. You saw the screenshot.
I mean, I told you they're franchises.
They're into it.
They're a franchise
Because
you just gotta get one of the owners to really be down, like kind of like Concrete. He's got the McDonald's deal because it's a franchise. So
because of you guys, we don't smoke the same podcast. You guys go out there, buy Del Taco and tag We Don't Smoke the Same in it. Del Taco's like, all right, we'll consider it.
do it. I mean, it's
Yeah,
possible.
keep doing
Little
it,
Miss
though.
Tree got a Taco Bell deal back in the day.
Yeah, that would be pretty fucking sick, dude. Del Taco.
Wow,
Best Mexican food in
Clean
LA.
your colon, dog.
Let's go.
bro. Let him ruin his colon for us, bro. Keep eating Del Taco, Nitty.
Let's go.
Come on, bro.
I like how
we might get a Del Taco deal, and he's the
he
only one.
squeezed in like best Mexican food in LA.
He says that shit. He's been saying that since he's got here.
bro.
Straight out of
I'm not
Guadalajara.
gonna lie though, their chicken tender taco was fire, bro.
Oh,
I was like, what the fuck?
Stop, bro. You have a food show.
They have a chicken tender wrap dog, and I was like, what the
Bro,
fuck?
there's
You make people not want to watch your food show when you say
There's
shit
no
like
meaner
this.
arrow to the heart
Bro,
of LA
it was
Mexican
fucking good.
people than fucking Del Taco is.
Right, Chicklets? You can't say shit like this and then be like, go watch my Hungry show. But those
Well, I'm
chicken
not
tenders
going there for
are-
fucking fine dining. Did I review it? No, I just said, hey, bro, that shit was fucking.
You fucking gamble from it.
Yeah,
Gamble our way.
Yeah, you're gambling
Yeah,
on
let's
fucking
go.
diarrhea by eating that.
Let's go.
bro, that shit's like fucking.
I'll be in the gym in the morning, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna eat my fucking bean and cheese burrito. with
Is
the green
it?
sauce.
Is it? If you guys really want this, done-
Xavier's definitely being a hater, but he knows if the devil offered him a fucking gambling sponsorship, he'd be like, right there, we're getting everybody addicted to gambling. Yeah.
Dude, Del Taco does make you shit your pants, bro. It does. Like, I had it 3 days in a row one time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't. I drove. Okay.
On the road or what?
Disneyland.
No, I just moved here. I had just moved to LA. It's like a year and a half ago, and I have no money, bro. And they got $2 Tuesdays, and going into work, bro, I would go buy like 4 or 5 tacos so I could like sustain because I have a fast metabolism. I gotta eat lunch. Like, I can't just wait for lunch. I gotta have snacks and shit. And so like I fucking I ate like 3 days in a row, dude, and I started shitting like fucking menudo, dog. It's just like
bro.
coming out of me, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And you could eat it once a week, I would say.
I'm not telling you to eat it every single day, but if one person were to eat it, once a week,
I do love
cut it
that.
out. Del Taco, come on, that's enough sales. Come on, let's go. Give us a sponsorship.
This is how I know Indian food sucks, because you're out here promoting fucking Del Taco.
There's no good Indian food in LA, bro.
There's no good Indian food in
Yeah,
LA.
come to Toronto.
Is that really? Is that
Or you
true?
can go to Fremont. Fremont has really good.
If you go to
Indian food.
Toronto, you're halfway there to India, bro, because all the Indians with
There's
money
a lot
ended
of-
up going to Toronto.
There's even the ones with no money. There's so many Indians in Toronto.
Do you ever go to Fremont, California?
No,
you
I
ever been
haven't
there?
been.
It's
No.
like the largest consolidation of Indian people in
Really?
the country.
Tech
It's
support.
Fremont.
Okay.
And their Indian food is amazing. Yeah, I've not found good Indian food
That
in
makes
LA.
sense.
Yo,
You said that.
can you imagine that? Like when Diddy calls and they give him a number for the Del Taco, and then when he calls up, it's an Indian guy. He was like, "I would just want your social security number." It's a big scam, bro.
Hello, this is Del Taco.
Yeah, no, and just because you've been talking shit about the other Indian scammers, it's just like, oh, we are going to get him.
Yo, it's funny.
It's a fake Del Taco account, and they got you fooled.
Yes,
dog.
we are willing to go through with the membership of the endorsement.
Give me your social security.
All I need is your social security number.
dude.
Hello, this is Scott from Del Taco.
That's what's gonna happen, dude.
That's funny.
Nah, bro, tell them to send you some coupons for free food first. That way you know it's
We'll
real.
figure it out. We want. Well, that's
Yeah,
too
but it's
easy.
gonna be coming for corporate. Is be like, all right, bro, it's for real.
You know what's funny?
We're talking monetary.
I thought when you said Fremont, I thought you meant the Vegas
No, of
Fremont.
course.
And I was like, there is no good Indian food in Vegas Fremont. I was like, I was about to talk shit. I was like, where in Fremont? But I guess there's a Fremont where Indians.
There's a
live here. I
Fremont,
didn't know.
California. How do you not know that, stupid son of a bitch?
You have a good one. You have a good
Because
Indian
I
accent.
spent a lot of time in Fremont. I used to work at a hospital.
I ask every guest to do an Indian accent, and most Mexican guests struggle with it.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I do. Yeah, I
is
lived.
good.
I worked at Washington Memorial in Fremont,
It's good.
and so I worked around a lot. I love Indian food. I love Indian people, bro. Like,
Indian food is sick. This guy's scared of it.
Yeah, dude. You can't,
I didn't say scared. I said just don't like it.
You never tried it.
gotta get him
Bro.
into like. You gotta get him
You
into
know,
like.
I don't need to try gay sex to know I don't like
Bro,
it.
like. See, the thing is,
Well, you're not
bro.
putting gay
What
sex
the
in your
fuck?
mouth.
He's on.
You're not eating gay sex.
Both through in sex for
Different.
food.
Bro, you don't need
Pride
gay
Month.
sex to survive, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need. He sucks.
Oh, it's June, dude.
So's
Come on,
eating
June.
men's assholes, but you don't see me doing it.
You ever seen those jelly beans that have those random flavors?
Yeah.
They're like vomit and shit. They're
Yeah,
one
fuck
that's
those.
just gay
That's
sex
curry for you.
flavor. Come on, that's not curry.
Have you had curry?
Disrespect. Indian food is
Have
so
you had
good.
curry or just smelt it?
Nah, I just smelled it.
You gotta.
He never even smelt it. He's just looking at videos on Instagram.
Here's
like, I
a. You
smell
know
it.
what? You know. Here's a way to break through the Indian food, bro.
Don't watch the videos
Nah,
on
eat it.
Instagram.
Thai food has curry as well, and it's mixed with coconut, and it kind of gives you that intro to curry.
Oh yeah, I fuck
So
with
it's
that.
not. And then what you got to do is you got to give them the California roll of Indian food, which is chicken tikka
And butter chicken.
or butter chicken. And then they're like, oh my God, wait a minute, this is what Indian food is about. You
And
know?
then they start exploring.
Yeah. Then they start exploring.
Next thing you know, full on.
I
gay
get
sex.
I get the urge to blow up a building.
Yeah.
Indian
That's
food.
not again.
Indian food.
Bro, what is wrong with this country at this point, bro? We had a whole 9/11 where we all had to educate ourselves. We had to stop beating up Indian
Yeah,
people.
stop.
He's the one that said that the airport knows that I'm Indian and not Arab. And then he goes and makes a fucking...
Bro, I was hanging out with a
And
comic.
it was an inside job. It was a white people.
Send him back to Guadalajara.
Bro, I was
Drones.
hanging out with a comic the other day, and he goes, "Yeah, I was on the
was
plane,
drones.
and there was this guy on the plane with a turban, you know, the ones with the beard, and they were going through shit, and they were going through their suitcase, and it was making me nervous, and then I saw that his name was Singh, and I was like, bro." That's an Indian person, dog. They did not blow up anything, bro. That's probably a Sikh who does not fucking think about blowing up anything.
They might
dude.
blow up shit in India.
Right, they might blow up shit. Indian are Pakistan, bro. But like, yeah, that's the thing. Is like,
No,
it's so-
even in India, those guys are beefing. Sikhs and Hindus.
are they really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy, bro. Mexicans aren't the only ones fighting with each
Yeah,
other.
every
you guys.
country, bro. Everybody. Everybody's fighting.
Yeah, for the long until Nitty got here, I didn't know India had a military.
Yeah, that's wild, right?
Yeah, bro.
We have nukes, bro.
Yeah, they got nukes.
We're a
dog.
superpower. Well, I'm Canadian.
Brother,
What's
I mean,
crazy,
but-
too, dude, is the two beefingest countries in the world right now have nuclear weapons, and it's not the U.S. or Russia. It's Pakistan and India,
yeah.
and they're like already. They just had
Pakistan doesn't have nukes.
They do have nukes,
They do
don't
have
they?
nukes?
Yeah, I thought
I
they
don't
had
think they
nukes.
Hand me
have
down
nukes.
nukes.
Oh fuck! Well then, all right. Then
They
that's
have
not as-
nukies.
They have nukies. They have nukettes. I thought they had nukes.
It's funny because now what he's on says hilarious because there's all different type of nukes. U.S. got different type of nukes.
Haven't been
China.
getting no scam calls though.
Yes, Pakistan possesses nuclear weapons.
Yeah, Pakistan
You know what?
does.
I just hoped in my heart they did it.
I'm with
yeah,
these on.
no, they do. I thought that, and I was because when they were beefing a few weeks back, I was like, oh fuck, dude.
Bastard guy.
No, I'm saying what we dropped in Hiroshima, that wasn't really nukes.
No, that was
Oh.
atomic.
So you're saying nobody has nukes? You're a part of that theory?
No,
I don't know what we have now because they haven't showed us. They haven't blown up anything in forever. So we don't even know how powerful that is.
They have
If they're
sound
real.
rays. Don't you see that shit? And people are protesting and they blast a sound wave.
Yeah.
and it just
What
knocks
is it?
everybody
The Havana syndrome. You heard of that one?
What's that?
What's the
You
Havana
watched
syndrome?
the Wi-Fi's. That's that thing with like Russia threw some like sonar.
Oh yeah.
Sonar weapons and you'll start like your head starts to hurt and all that.
Yeah.
You get sick, right?
Yeah. And supposedly they can use that type of weapon.
See, this is the thing, man. Is like, like, see, this is where I'm like, yeah. See, I see that shit when when conspiracy people talk about stuff like that, because to me that shit is so much more plausible. Like, Like,
Okay, which one stops you? Which one?
Chemtrails is crazy to me. The just the science behind chemtrails is like, bro, even if I took cyanide gas or VX gas and I put it in an airplane and I filled up the entire airplane with it and I shot it out the sides of whatever they think that shit does, the parts per million alone in the air will dissipate the effectiveness like to almost zero.
But they keep doing it, and they do it enough.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, bro. You can't.
You think chemtrails don't exist?
Well, even if they did, bro, it's not gonna. It can't affect you from that high up by the time it reaches you. The parts per million.
It's supposed to affect the atmosphere, not even you. Really.
Well, we do have that, and that is a true thing. We have tried seeding clouds, and I don't know how effective it is.
See, but now that's real. But when we used to say this 10 years ago, we'd be like, oh, they can't do that.
Well,
See,
we did. No, in the 70s, we knew that aluminum sulfate, like sprinkling that into the clouds would because seeding clouds is more of a 70s thing than it is a now thing. I think EPA regulations stop us from doing that, if I'm not correct. But I do, again, I contend, but even seeding how they seeded isn't the same way chemtrails, like they would literally squirt out the sides.
Are you confident in this? 100%?
Absolutely.
Willing to die on that?
I guess. I mean, I'm not going to, but sure. Yeah, I do. Yeah. You swear on the South Side, homie? Yeah, sure. Why not, dog? Say it on your last name, dog. Yeah, I am pretty solid on it because, like, I understand aeronautics a little bit enough to know.
Nitty's trying to kill him over this shit.
No,
bro.
I'm just wondering because I don't know. I think
So
I think chemtrails are real.
So
you're so confident.
So contrails are.
we could talk about
So
it.
contrails are a result. Contrails meaning condensation, which is basically freezing vapors, are a real thing. When hot air, which is coming out of a jet propulsion, like it's why you don't see ever if you. Show me a plane that is chemtrailing with propellers.
All right, here's the thing. Look. That they're doing it here in LA.
Yeah, I'm just saying hot air going into super cold, low atmospheric air would make condensation. Good.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, like, okay, maybe they're not doing it here, but that they can do it, that they have done it, that they have sprayed stuff to hurt humans.
Yes.
It has been done. It is doable. That they're doing it here in LA, that I don't really know. But
it is doable. You're absolutely right. But the idea of what you guys think it is not correct in my mind. And that's all I'm saying. And just saying from me, in my perspective, if they're going to be doing that, like when you watch them seed clouds, you don't see like chemtrails coming out. You don't even see, you just see a plane doing circles in the air. And I remember being a kid and my dad was like, oh, they're seeding the clouds. And so, like, what you see coming off of airplanes looks more.
Right, did we land on the moon?
Here's the thing, dude.
That's one that's I think is really.
Hey, see, you gotta let
that's
him
a good one.
finish.
It's a good one.
See,
that's a really good one.
Because that's where I straddle.
Like,
That's where I straddle because I do believe in wagging the dog. I do believe in wagging the dog, and I think it happens.
What is wagging the dog mean?
Quite often. Wagging. So there's a
Jerking a dog off?
There's a question. Does the tail wag the dog, or does the dog wag the tail? Ooh. And how do we know what does what, right? And so there's a movie called
God damn.
There's a movie called Wag the Dog where they make up a fake war on CNN. And they put a girl in and they make this whole thing happen so people could vote. And I do believe, bro, that's the thing is because like my girl gets mad at me because it's like I think my girl sometimes is happy that she thinks she's with a practical man. Because I'll say something like chemtrails don't exist.
And then you say this.
But then I'll be like, the moon landing might be faked, you know? And she'll be like, no way, you know? And it's like,
you can't be so confident.
You can't be so confident.
But you seem fucking confident.
Right. The chemtrails thing for me is because when I look up at the sky and I see a plane doing that, I know scientifically in my mind what is happening.
Not every plane does that, though.
Yeah.
Why doesn't every plane do that?
Well, because it's...
How come we just never gone to the fucking place and look?
Because if a jet engine traveling at 300 miles per hour at 11,000 feet is not going to do that because the air almost matches the exact air coming out of the jet engine. But the higher you go, the colder and more condensed the air gets.
Dude, my airplane...
35,000 feet is when you start to see chemtrails.
No, airplanes fly at 30,000 feet, 40,000 feet all the time, and you don't see chemtrails.
Yes, you do. You see contrails. Every time you see a plane...
Nitty flies a lot. Just saying.
But I'm on inside of the plane.
Oh, when you're inside the plane.
No, obviously, but I mean
fly-
outside the plane, you can see it, and you're like, "There's no chemtrails."
Right.
It's only those certain type of planes that
Because
do it,
so
and they're just spreading their chemtrails.
So when
to
you
poison our food.
let me just ask you this:
So
when
our
you look
women
up
go
at a
bald.
plane, when you look up at a plane making when you look up at a plane making a contrail versus one that doesn't, are you able to tell the amount of feet that plane is flying at? Can you?
Yeah.
You could tell between 32,000 versus 11,000 feet.
I come from a family of measuring. we doing it for years.
My friend, Indian people are very smart.
Yes,
They're very
man.
smart,
You go
my
like
friend.
this,
They're
you're like 1,
scientists
2,
and
3, 4, 5, 6,
mathematicians.
47,000 feet.
Some of them even on donut shops. But no way, dude. Yeah, you can't tell. And that's the thing is, like I said, at 11,000 feet,
I say no way to you.
jet propulsion will not create contrails. But at 32,000 feet, 35,000 is what? 25,000. So starting at above
This
20,
guy doesn't know.
So starting at about 25,000 feet, the air starts to get thinner and colder. And then that hot air condenses. But I agree with X in saying that it is possible and it could be happening.
It has been done.
And if a plane is doing it at 11,000 feet, which you won't be able to see anything come out of it, it would be way more effective. Like if a plane's flying over Los Angeles, dumping chemicals at 11,000 feet, you will not see that it's doing it and you will not detect it. And it's quite possible some of those, in my mind, that some of those chemicals could actually reach you and affect you in a certain way. But not at 35.
I'm gonna come.
Not at 40,000 feet, not, at those levels, man. It's just too crazy. When you look up and you see that plane, you go, holy fuck, dude. There's no way that thing's going to spray that much. It's like, it's got to be like a jumbo jet to get enough chemicals.
Nitty.
They're different. Some clouds come low. Some clouds are higher than other clouds.
Yeah, but
No,
he's
Nitty,
actually.
that's the
But he has a
fucking
good question.
correct
He has a good question because there's a certain. So clouds have a canopy as
Left
well.
foot.
That's a good question because clouds do actually have a.
Clouds are at 7,000.
7,000 feet.
Yeah.
Baby food, dog.
And then it's certain types of clouds too at certain feet. So, dude, look at that, dude. We don't smoke the same turned into a science podcast. Son of a bitch.
Bill
Dude.
Nye, the science guy.
But so like
6,500 feet.
6,500. Low clouds, dude. That's not low. That's not high at all.
What about high clouds? Because sometimes I'll be in an airplane and I'd be like, that's the highest?
Higher than that.
But see, that's the thing is that's why jet propulsion
What are you
was
sorry
such a
for?
great invention because like in the 50s and 60s our parents were boarding planes to go to New York and they'd have to put in headgear because it'd be like ah. And then jets, it's cabin pressure because you go up above pressurized air and you go up above where the clouds can go anymore. And now you don't have to worry about weather. You can just fly straight over the clouds back into weather. And that's what's so amazing. That's why, if you notice, you get over the canopy and then you straighten out, they're getting over the weather.
Let me see. What's turbulence? Not that I'm trying to test it,
Turbulence is weather. Turbulence is weather.
We're
And,
very high up sometimes. Why do I get
air
the
is just like
turbulence?
water. So
Yeah.
it's like water is always waving.
well,
and going
cumulus
different
clouds exist really high up.
Okay, so cumulus
and
clouds,
they're
different type of
also
cloud,
very
yeah.
electrical, which is like, which is also a thing to worry about for them. And so when you experience turbulence, a lot of it is because they can't avoid it and they have to go through it. And what you're more dealing with is than clouds, you're dealing with wind current. And like, so there could be a patch of wind currents that are like 32,000, 40,000 feet high that are just pushing through because that's also the thing too is the jet stream is a real thing. So like when you watch planes fly in, like if you look at the flight paths right now, they're all in patterns. And there's parts of the world that you don't even see planes in because what they do is they fly, they connect into a jet stream almost the same way ships would get into a ship stream back in the day. And then it makes it a lot easier and more efficient for the planes to fly into the streams. What's that? Yeah, they get there faster too. That's why we also fly faster. I know when I was younger, my dad would get to JFK from San Jose in about 9 to 10 hours, and now it's about 7 hours.
Because you're fighting the way the Earth is spinning.
Yeah, and also because radar technology is amazing right now. Radar technology is like super efficient, and so you're able to see wind change even though you can't see clouds or like so that radar could detect even though there's no clouds or anything
You're a
informing
big
it.
radar guy?
Not in the way of like I study radar, but like I'm fascinated by aviation.
Okay, so you said you fascinated by aviation. Have you gone down the MH370, the missing flight, the Malaysian missing flight? Have you gone down that rabbit hole?
Yes, a little bit.
Oh, that
and I
shit's
watched
crazy. They don't know where the plane's at. They don't know if the pilot tried to commit suicide, turned it around. They've wasted so much money.
You know,
it was a big ass plane.
but you're aware of those. You're aware of those type of planes and the program that was causing that.
What do you mean? Go ahead.
So okay, when Boeing took when the jumbo jet came out, when that new jet came out, not the jumbo jet, the Airbus came out, Boeing was like, we need to revamp or we need to redo we just made new planes. But we need to redo them because people are going to buy these Airbuses. So they took the 747s and 737s and they just beefed up the engine size and lightened up the load of the plane. And then they changed the program of the plane. They changed the program and then they didn't inform the pilots that they were changing the program. And what it was is, so when a plane, stall speed is when a plane gets, so you need air to go over to the wing, right? And when a plane starts to get too high, that wing starts to get too high, air can't go over the wing anymore. And when the air can't go over the wing, it's a stall. It's an air stall. Because you need air to go over and under for a plane to fly, right? So
And is that when you start using the tape?
So what happens is when the plane takes off, a pilot mistake might be to pull too far on the yoke and bring it into stall speed. And that's when you see a lot of accidents, which happen majoritively near the runway. And so this program was supposed to stop the plane from reaching a stall point. And what it would do is, even though the pilot was pulling back on the yoke to make it go up, the program would force the plane to go forward. And so what that was doing, what they were finding out, the NTSB found out through investigation is like 3 or 4 different planes that had dropped during that Malaysian one, was the plane thought it was at a different altitude and started to push the plane down and we forced the plane down into the water. And so that's the thing, is that a lot of those wrecks happened because of a faulty system that was making those. And so they believe, the average belief, because there's a lot of mystery surrounding that flight, but it's most likely that that's what happened, is that the plane just overcorrected itself. The computer, like there's a bunch of pilots that are like, that actually survived those incidences where they were like, I literally had to like put my feet on the dash, wrap my arms on the yoke, and fucking force it back.
Why is it called a yoke?
I have no clue. I don't know why
It's just called a steering wheel.
Yeah, right? But you're not really steering the plane. You're like
The hand.
you're guiding
control.
it. You're guiding it.
Yoke is like
The
yellow part of an egg.
Flying these planes now? Are they even really flying these planes now?
What
They just landing and taking off, and the rest of it's just pretty autopilot, just pretty much.
Yeah, I mean the autopilot, dude, they even have a device now where it's called the Take Me Home, where like if the plane doesn't detect a pilot's function in a certain amount of, and these are in private planes, I don't know if these are in like big planes, but if the pilot doesn't like do a certain function, or like if they detect that maybe the pilot has like a heart attack and dies or something happens, then the plane will just take itself back to the nearest airport and land it by itself.
Pretty tight.
Yeah, they could do that, but you still especially for certain airports that don't have, because that's the other thing, is airports are set up with systems that guide planes in, but some airports don't have that. Like one time I went with Felipe to Humboldt, and it was
Shout out Humboldt.
Shout out Humboldt State University. Go Jacks. It was too foggy, and the runway wasn't equipped with like self-landing technology, so they had to fly into Oregon. I had to go pick them up in Oregon and bring them back to Humboldt.
I ended up like Kobe.
So yeah, the technology's not always there, and so you need a human being. And even if the technology's there, you still want a human being for redundancy purposes, right? Would you be more comfortable knowing that there was a skilled human being in the cockpit ready to back you up in case all technology failed?
It's gonna cost more though.
It's gonna cost more, but it's worth it.
It's gonna happen. Like one day you're gonna be able to get a Tesla with no one driving it, or you're gonna pay extra for a human to have your back.
You know
Right.
what? Okay,
It's
you
gonna
know
cost
what?
extra. It's gonna be one or the other.
I have a story that connects both of these things.
Uh-huh.
So there was a truck, like they have automated truck drivers now too, right?
Where?
Like just
Like
doing
truckers?
transport. That's what they're gonna have, right?
That's about
Yeah,
my
that's the
time.
new. That's the next
But
technology. That's the real next
human
technology.
error is still like, okay, so Humboldt, there was this school in Saskatchewan. Like, Ezone gave me this sweater back in 2019 or whatever. And there was an accident in Humboldt, Saskatchewan, where a truck driver hit a school bus and killed like 50 kids. And when I wear this in Toronto, people think I'm fucking showing support.
No way.
But it's just a weed Dr. Green Thumb hoodie.
Oh, I didn't even see the Dr. Green Thumb. I didn't even see the Dr. Green
So
Thumb.
everyone
till right
always
now.
shows me love.
Yeah, because like I'm a big fan of Humboldt State.
I've never been there. But anyways, that was
Beautiful-
my
beautiful country.
awkward, weird interjection to that. I didn't know how to get out of that.
I don't know. Have you been in a? Has anybody been in an automated Tesla yet?
Yeah, I have.
As
Yo,
Uber, though.
in those in
In the
Austin,
Waymos?
the Waymos are all over. I've been in like 10 of them.
I've not been in those yet. I've
can
not
smoke
been in
in
an
them.
automated car.
You can't smoke.
Well, I hit my vape in them.
Okay, yeah. I thought you lit up. I was like, you don't have a
Does it detect smoke in there?
As a camera,
No, but
know.
and they'll only check it if somebody complains.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is they can't like be on
What
everybody.
you do is you just say you smoke weed.
Sorry?
Say you smoke weed.
So the new
Yeah, exactly.
Wait till you see the new things.
Prove it.
Yeah, you
Bro,
can
the
play
new things
first.
that coming out are the Zooks. Those
The
are
Zook.
like they look like I don't know how to explain them, bro. They look like little mini buses, but there's no steering wheel column. There's nothing, dude.
You can sit anywhere.
It's seats on each side like in an old style carriage, like horse carriage. And you put your phone in the jack and it plays your music while you're like, and it's like, and they have them in San Francisco and they're testing them in San Francisco. They're going to be in LA soon, but it's completely like autonomous, which are like the Waymos, but there's no like driving apparatuses. It's just like a little thing that just kind of,
Shit, look at them.
yeah, that's the Zooks. That shit's crazy, dude. Yeah, look.
South Central already, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen those things all over. I don't know, man. They look kind of weird, man. I wouldn't like that. Like, there's I've seen some of those. There, people are driving them, and then some of them where they're not being driven by anybody.
You're full of useless information, but that's what my dad says.
Yeah, you see them by like Crenshaw and shit.
Do you really? They already here?
So you
Yeah.
rent one? Is it Uber? Is it like
Some
a
of them
bus?
have drivers, and some of them don't. Like they have but there's this like same style kind of car.
You don't know what you're going to get when you order an Uber. Sometimes it'll just tell you, like, yo, a Waymo's coming. You cool with it? And if you're not cool
Waymo
with it-
doesn't go to like fucking like you live
Yeah,
in a
Waymo
fucked
don't
up,
go to the hood, bro.
Yeah, you live in a fucked up area. Like, if the Waymo doesn't come
Dude,
your
to be
house.
honest with you though, because like I was like, you know what? I just want to try Waymo and go from like the Improv to the Comedy Store, which isn't far at all. And the Waymo doesn't go to the Comedy Store
Why?
from the Improv. I have no clue. It's just the Comedy Store is right outside. The Waymo zone is small as fuck, bro.
I've only tried it in Austin. I was there for like 3 weeks.
How
and
was that?
They all over the city. They go all over the city, and they're
Dude, how is it though being in? Is it kind of creepy at first?
Austin. It's you know what's good. Honestly, it's a lot of young comics.
Yeah,
so
he's-
if you're a good comic, you can get on all the shows.
Oh, I meant driving in the Waymo, but yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the comedy. Scene.
Are they creepy?
Yeah, I was
The
like,
comics-
this was been in Austin
Yeah,
before.
the comics are creepy. No, the Waymos are cool, man. They actually drive accordingly. Like if everybody in traffic is driving aggressive and fast, and you're behind the Waymo will speed up and move
Shouldn't
along
it
with
be
traffic.
cheaper though?
Dope.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be cheaper though? Because there's not someone using it with the same
It is
price.
cheaper.
It is
I've seen a Waymo do some illegal
It is
shit already
cheaper.
though.
Okay.
I've seen like a Waymo take a red light
No
and
way.
shit like yeah. I've seen that shit. And I was like, did this shit just take a red light?
Get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
there was
dude.
nobody in there though.
I wonder what the rate. There's got to be a. I guess there is an error rate on those things.
I've talked about this scenario.
You're about to get paid if you're in one and something happens.
Nah, bro, you think that's what's gonna happen, but then the same thing if you get hit in an Uber, oh, I'm gonna get cashed out because you agree not to sue or like to have their lawyers like look at you. You can't go to other parties. Like when you use these apps, you agree like to some kind of legality where it's like, oh well, I can't sue you for big bucks. I gotta use your lawyers type of shit.
Civil.
I see
for
all
civil.
over LA. I see Uber accident lawyers.
See, here's the
Call
thing is-
Enrique and we'll get your money quick or whatever. You see those fucking ads everywhere, bro.
I mean, in the United States, you could sue anybody for saying anything, even if there's.
I love this country.
Yeah, even if there's non-disclosures.
Remember
like,
when Bart
anything's
sued the
possible
freezer
legally.
people?
Oh yeah, I remember because they ruined all his
Bart's
barbecue.
made three civil lawsuits. Remember that shit where he was just suing everybody?
Who?
Yeah, Bart's.
Bart's Barbecue, our
Our
friend.
homie.
Oh, really?
He was like, I'm gonna sue you then.
Yeah, I used to think, oh, this can't happen. You know, like, you know how they tell you your kids can't be taken from you in the state of California?
We take your kids.
They'll take your kids, bro. Your wife could leave the state
Buddy.
and argue about it later.
See, but my thing, like what I was telling Eason, like if you own a Tesla and it's yours and it drives itself, right? And it becomes a scenario where it's either kill you or kill that family in this accident. Who does it pick? It's your insurance. It's your money. There's a family of 3. It's you, kids in the car, women. What does the insurance company do? How do you handle that situation? Whose car?
That's true.
Does it make the right move?
Yeah, bro, that is a good.
AI
That is a
Car, it's
really.
insurance. It should protect
Bro, that
me.
is a
It should turn-
fucking amazing point because it's gonna come down to that.
It's gonna come down to that.
Yeah,
Does
man.
it
It's
go
gonna come
left
down to
or
that.
does it kill the? Like what? Do we say?
bro.
anything? Do we say
Waymo cars splats into a family of like 10 or whatever.
Yeah, I'm telling you, AI will do the statistics and figure out quickly within seconds what's
an 80
faster, and then
And what costs less money?
Yeah.
It's gonna be what costs less money to the city.
Dude, it'll
That's
get
what
to the
it's gonna
point
be.
where it'll determine the type of car, how old it is, and be like, oh, those are poor people.
juveniles.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh, the common car,
YNs.
that common car is driven by this type of person.
Maybe that's why the
no
Waymo
insurance.
drove through the red light, bro.
Rolls Royce always gonna.
No, bro. That's why.
Holy shit. I
Bro,
never
that's
thought
why the
about
Waymo
that.
drove through the red light in the hood. It's trying to get the fuck out of there.
It's like, bro, we're gonna get our microchip stolen.
Yeah.
Bro, we got human. I mean, all of them have human override.
That shit took it, bro. I'm going to the gym in the morning and I just see it. I was like, did this shit just take a red light in the hood?
Yeah, bro.
Shit's like Obama Street. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Shit's like MLK's up the street. Fuck
Wait till
this
they
shit.
put guns on those things.
Yeah. No, just wait. It's gonna happen till one day.
Bro, those little things that carry your lunch to you.
Oh, those are retarded.
I'm like, bro, wait till that thing has a gun in it. Wait till it has a camera with little blue.
And it
red
starts
light.
taking out the homeless.
Like you know what I thought was gonna be better, and I've only used it once, and I thought I don't. It's,
Your penis?
no, I used it plenty of times.
My God, you
No,
guys.
the scooters, what are they called? The Zooms or the?
I fucking use those all the time.
Do you?
I love those, bro.
I was all right. Look,
Sometimes I'll pay for them just to go for a ride for the day, bro.
dude, Ray saw that. I was hooked on those for a cool minute, and then one day they ruined it. They were like, homeless people touch those. Never touching it again.
Yeah, you got to wear gloves.
Never touch that again.
I carry latex gloves with me all the time. Bro.
Yeah, he just like
The city of LA, bro, there's not much I touch without those things on, dude. This place is just gross altogether. So fucking, I definitely put on like gloves when I use those things. But they're fun for the. I got video up somewhere, dude, where I'm like in Portland and there's a little river. Oh,
But I
just
thought
enjoying my
no,
day,
I
bro.
don't like them. But I thought they were gonna be more of a hit. I don't see. I thought it was just
people use them all the time.
I
Yeah.
thought I was gonna see more people rocking.
It costs money, fool.
That's because they're
no.
super
Are
expensive.
they really? I've never-
Yeah, fool.
Yeah, dude. They're like, I mean, Lime has good deals where you can rent them for like an hour for like $11.
You might as well
An
get like
hour, $11.
You
Very
might,
pricey.
you might as well get an Uber,
Yeah,
fool.
you might as well get an Uber.
Well, here's the thing though. Okay, one time I left my key. I locked my keys in my car at the Improv, and I live right down the street from here over in South Central. And fucking, I like had to get back, so I took an Uber back, which cost me $60 to get to the keys. And I was like, I'm not about to spend another $60-$70 to get back to my car. Grabbed a bus as close as I could, and then paid $11 for that fucking Lime and got it to my car. My hands were numb though, bro. Riding that thing for miles, dude. I didn't realize how fucked up. Because you think I'm just standing. How bad could it be? Bro, it racks on you. Like, yeah, it's like my hands were all numb, dude. I was like, holy fuck, dude. I was like sore the next day. But yeah, they're kind of expensive, but they're not compared. So it depends. But I want to buy one. I want to own one of those. You know what's crazy to me though,
You can
bro?
go down the street and get one.
I want an e-bike so bad, okay?
Pretty good. You get anywhere.
Here's my problem with this world that I live in,
It's gonna
though.
get stolen.
Here's the thing. I fucking want an e-bike. I have 3 jobs, bro, right now. I have 4 if you include touring.
You're not taking that e-bike to the valley, fool.
I can't afford an e-bike. But I see these homeless guys out here with fucking dope e-bikes.
because they steal them.
What are you trying? Well, dude, go on like Craigslist or whatever. Put Orange County. These kids, they ride them everywhere in Orange County. And once
Right.
they get a car, they're willing to sell them. Go on Craigslist, bro, and they don't steal them in fucking Orange
Yeah,
County.
dude, those little fucking assholes are everywhere in fucking
Everywhere
Orange
in
County,
Orange
bro.
County, dog.
This, but you
Everywhere.
know what, dog? Guess who got
love
a
those
big
things.
truck this time, dog? I was like, guess who's not gonna see you in the blind spot, dog? Get the fuck out the way.
Ezo's taking out people like a Grand Theft Auto, dog. Just like,
Yeah, they just gave them power.
just dragging kids under the truck, dude.
8 cylinders in that bitch now.
You fill it up yet?
Yeah, it came filled up
How much? You haven't filled it up.
halfway. No, not yet.
That's gonna be like $120 tank.
Fuck no,
140.
that shit's like at least like 200 something.
No.
I put if you put 93.
No, I put it in mine, and mine's 32 gallons. It's like 140.
All right.
140, 150. Yeah, see Costco 120.
Yeah, Mr. Baller over here, dog.
Sometimes it's worth getting Costco when they see
exclusive member over here, dog. Hey, it's exclusive to be at Costco though. Costco ain't if you broke.
Oh, I heard they're closing down.
Like,
Costco is not.
Costco is not for the broke, dog.
Bro, I'm nah, dude.
No, dude, you can't.
I use my girl's Costco
Whatever you
card.
pay, you gotta buy a lot of anyways.
Just go there
even
to buy
ketchup's
chips.
expensive.
Well,
Everything's
that's the thing is
expensive 'cause
also if
gotta
you're a
buy
single
lot.
person,
Nitty,
Costco doesn't make sense.
I would be
at all.
so pissed if you're that customer coming into fucking Costco. You hear what he said? Just go in there to buy chips. It's not a fucking liquor store, Nitty. Put some respect on fucking
Why you
Costco.
get jumbo bags, bro, and exclusive flavors?
I've gone in there just to buy like a pizza.
Oh, yeah, hot dogs and shit.
Yeah. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, it's right there. Oh,
Hey, that shit
deal.
is fucking good though, man. Like
chicken bake?
that fucking chicken bake. I know.
Yeah, I know you do.
That's why homeless people don't
learned
kick
the
it
hard
Wait, you
way.
can't buy pizza or hot
I
dogs there
learned the
no
hard
more?
way. Yeah,
Nah.
I waited in line, dog.
That's why
and
homeless
they
people don't
sent
kick
my
it
ass
around
home.
Costco no more. They did that originally to get rid of those fools. They're like,
Yeah, think
sorry.
about it.
Homeless people
$1.50,
ruin
you get a
everything.
hot dog and a drink all day? Because you can refill that bitch. Homeless people ain't leaving.
$2.50 for those hot dogs. I might have to get a membership just to get the hot dogs, dog.
You know it's a marketing deal? You know they lose,
Yes,
you
you're
know
right.
They lose money on
You're
that?
right. Thank you, Ray. You're right.
You know they lose money on that?
What?
On that deal?
How?
On the $1.50?
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with the chickens.
Yeah.
Same with the rotisseries.
No, they just.
But it's because it brings you in.
No, it's because, well, yeah, that, but like when you're leaving, you end up with the hot dog. You're like, I got a deal after you spent $1,000. You're like, oh, that's a deal right there. Oh, go looking out, Costco.
But if you're, yeah,
This is why
no.
you guys.
Looking
This is
out.
why you
But
guys
if
need.
you're- You just spent like $1,000,
Bro,
Yeah, but you got a deal.
Yeah,
and
that's
those
true.
$1,000 you bought bulk. Like you got wholesale.
That's not a deal. You didn't get a deal. Dude, this is why you need the XGs in life around, bro. Because yes,
You guys listen.
they think the
Y'all
earth
need
is
me,
flat.
motherfuckers.
However, they will fucking point out the serious flaws in actual life.
What is
dude.
Costco not a wholesale discount?
It is, but it's still not a deal. You're not getting a good deal, bro. You're still. How the fuck do you think they make money, bro? Like they're not.
I mean, because they sell so much of it
they
at
sell
wholesale prices.
I don't. They don't.
It's like a warehouse selling stuff.
There's
You're
the
not
majority
making-
of people on this planet are below the poverty line. So that means the majority of people on this planet are not shopping there. I just don't think it.
But there's still a lot of people who shop there.
I think
They're
you
just going to
get.
a credit
I
card
think you
debt.
get deals somewhere, and then you go. Well, I need to get them chicken bake, so and and that chicken bake is like marked up $3.
You can't go to Costco and just buy one thing.
Yeah,
too,
bro. That's
Like,
the other
like,
thing,
point.
dude.
Like that, like
Is you're
straight
not-
up, bro.
Maybe you're saving money on the stuff you buy, but at the end of the day, you have
Maybe
no
I
money
saved
'cause you
$15
bought stuff.
on that fucking battery I needed for my car.
Yeah,
but I
nah.
spent fucking $700 and fucking.
You're definitely getting a deal when you shop at Costco over it because you're
And it's
buying in bulk
waste.
and you're buying it bulk and cheaper. You're spending more, obviously.
Look, I think it makes
But you're
sense to
getting
you.
a deal.
It makes sense for people who run a fucking business, bro, or like people who operate like a business, where like some of that money comes back enough for you to go there. But if you're just gonna run through that much groceries,
Or you have a big family and you buy all this ketchup so then you don't have to buy ketchup for the next 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Or
mean-
the next year or
Yeah, but
whatever.
the problem here with that logic also is we live in LA. You know how much storage we have? You have how much cabinets?
Do you know what America-
Yeah, but the people who shop at Costco probably have more space.
You know, okay,
You're laughing.
dude.
The
Do you know?
rugrats
Do you
are in
know? Do
Paris.
you know? Like, could you
You're
define
laughing.
American culture or Western culture?
Yeah,
Like,
Costco.
It's
Pickle
consumerism.
everything.
So like, our culture in America is new, and it's based off consumerism. It's one of the only cultures in the world that exists with that entity
In
involved.
Japan.
And Costco takes advantage of that because, yeah, I'm getting a good deal on these socks, but you're buying because now you're not getting rid of them when they're getting old anymore. You're just getting rid of them because they don't feel the same as when they were brand new. So you're buying more socks over and over again. All it's doing is promoting the consumerism of, they're probably selling in bulk and that's how they do it. But your waste and your spending doesn't go down in my mind because now you're just getting like, oh, we buy 2 milks even though we get rid of a whole jug sometimes because it goes bad. It's still we're just getting a deal on them.
And we buy everything goes bad faster and breaks down faster because of the light bulb. When they made a light bulb that lasts forever, light bulb sales went down.
Yes, I've heard this.
So now everything is made shittier to keep the economy going.
Right.
It's literally so we have jobs. That's
look at Cadillacs.
Yeah.
Cadillacs used to last forever.
They still do.
My family made those socks. Maybe. Thanks for supporting.
But
Tell your family I said thanks.
You know the thing that, man, is like, stuff did go down in quality, man. Like stuff that like because the conveniency that we demand is like humans, bro. Like we choose that over quality sometimes, bro. So people just give you what you want, especially these corporations. Like before, shit used to be about quality, bro. Like people used to take when somebody bought a Ford in the 50s or some shit like that, motherfucker was like solid steel.
But then Ford
this
sales
American
went
shit.
down.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is like people used to take fucking pride. It wasn't really about convenience. It was about I got a quality machine that's gonna
look at
last
old
me a long
buildings.
time. Refrigerators, fool. I was just talking about this shit with mom the other day. I was just like, she's like, I'm like, you remember this refrigerator that lasted way longer than all the refrigerators we had? She was like, yeah, we had it since we lived in the apartments. I was like, hard body shell, fixed it every fucking 10 years, and it would still keep running. And we were talking about how different it is. Bro, why the fuck do we need a smart tablet on the fucking, on the refrigerator? I need this shit to keep my beer so fucking cold. I need this shit to keep the food fresh and preserved. So it's like, I really
in there or not. I need a camera in there.
Fool, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's the thing is like how much are you saving overall after all of this? After all the waste, you bought too much milk, you bought too much beef.
It doesn't make sense for a company to make quality products.
No, fuck no. Why
Then
would you?
Yeah,
especially
I mean,
with this culture.
It doesn't, and then people shouldn't fucking give in to that kind of shit, bro. Like that's why shit.
That's what we live in. That's why money rules everything.
Well, I mean, we could be that
Cash
small
rules
percentage of
everything.
people that really look for quality things, bro. Like when you buy a piece of clothing, bro, it's hard to find something that's gonna last you a long time. Something that's really gonna go to, like, for example, let's just say, I know motherfuckers that are out there in the swap meet rocking Pendletons that they had since the 70s, bro. 'Cause that's a quality.
That's a quality product.
That's a quality fucking product, bro.
Also,
You show
how
me
much
a
does that
tee.
cost?
That's because it's quality,
But
bro.
that's what I mean.
You get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for.
But the
Those things ain't
majority
cheap.
of it's like the same thing with everything else. So like with beer, people would rather pay for the Bud Light, which is like water, than to fucking buy some crap shit that they need 2 cans of.
Right.
It's only the small percentage know.
Dude.
Yeah, it's only the small
Yes.
percentage know what the fuck is really, to look in the detail. And it's like at some point you would like to think people wake up and smell the coffee like, you know what? Why do I have to keep spending money on this stuff as compared to just spending and getting my money's worth on what it is?
Right.
So you really have to look to make a deal, and also people gotta take care of their shit, bro. Like if you're out there buying a car, bro, and all this stuff, a lot of people are fucking stupid with like the stuff they own, bro. People don't treat this shit like it's meant to last.
Bro, the age we're living in right now, people love
Disposable.
being
Just-
stupid.
Yeah.
People love those fucking chargers that everybody
throw
has
it.
are giant rattling pieces of shit, dude. And they're fucking getting in debt. And they're fucking buying them, and they're fucking souping them up, and then by the time they pay them off, if they pay them off, they're fucking, dude, they've paid double what it was worth.
or it gets stolen and it ends
And
up.
that's the dude, and they know that. That's the thing is what's crazy, bros. I remember like talking to one of those fools and kind of like, not because I don't like to be all, hey, your car's a piece of shit, but like over a conversation, finding out that they know that it's a piece of shit, and that it's just fucking, it's the new culture now. It's the new way of like, it's an adaptation. We no longer go, we want quality things. I don't want a quality thing. I want to be able to throw it away. I want to buy a new car even before I make the payments on this old one.
People sit and
If I told you how much I have to pay for my tags and spark plugs for my truck at the Ford dealership.
Oh, because you have Ford parts only? Is that?
Because I'm only gonna let them do it. My car is like,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
dude.
But it's still cheaper because it's American parts.
No, dude. If I told you how much
Them
it was
parts
to
ain't
change
made in
spark
America.
plugs-
They're
Okay, but
assembled
here's
here,
the thing.
but
Here's
they're
the thing.
made somewhere
Don't you
else.
think that's a conspiracy in itself, though? That like you got to buy the same product for that vehicle.
Probably spend like $1,600, huh?
Like you could take it somewhere cheaper and it would probably be the same quality and everything. But that one party who goes, nah, bro, because it's got Ford, it's gotta be Ford product. It's gotta be because you know what, dude. This is because you're a skeptic, right? And it's weird to me how you're not skeptic on that one. How you're like, how you're not like, hey, fuck you, Ford. I know what's up.
Look, I do believe that it's not okay that they don't sell you the tools. Because Tesla don't sell you tools unless you're a certified Tesla.
That's how Tesla got smart.
Yeah, unless you're a
It became the Apple of cars.
But your Theo could fix he could put the fucking spark plugs in the Ford, no problem, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Right now.
Straight up.
Hey, bro, my neighbor, bro, he'll fucking do it for $30, dog.
Yeah, but this isn't a regular Ford.
About being a man, do it yourself.
Damn.
When it comes
Chiclet said.
Chiclet's in the back.
Yeah,
when it
Chiclet
comes
just
to that, that's a sports car. It's not a regular Ford. On a regular Ford, I would tell you, yeah, do it yourself.
It's a truck, fool. Yeah.
Changing an engine, bro. You're changing
Bro, what is Ford? Ford's
No, I did the oil change, but I took it and
spark plugs is what 5/8 fucking.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't
He's
think
like, I'm not tall enough, fool.
bro, you don't I don't spark plugs on American vehicles have not even I don't care if it's a 2026 Ford.
Have you tried?
It's got a fucking standard.
if I do it.
But have you tried on YouTube?
I've done it, but on
Like,
this
bro, I
truck,
was
it's
about
one of
to-
things when I don't want to fuck around, find out, and me do it wrong.
No, I
for some reason.
feel you, but-
there's like a you can put it 3 Fords.
Yeah, but you could take the shit and fuck around. Like you could, even if you fuck around. Like for example, I was looking, like I was
But
gonna
what
I need to swap out my mirror, and I was just like, this shit can't be that hard. And I was looking into it, and I was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna attempt this shit. If this shit seems kind of botched, you already know where to take it. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hey, listen,
Okay.
I try to really fucking get down
also-
to it. I respect what you do here. You know, like
They also told me the brake fluid. I ain't doing that. I ain't changing the brake fluid.
Right, but you could take it to someone cheaper and they would do it,
fuck
right?
yeah. I know this dude
But to
Gigi.
be honest, with
But-
you, at a peace of mind, I'm getting it done at the place by the people, and I got the money for
But
it.
you don't think
Like,
that's a
why not?
conspiracy
You don't
made
gotta-
up?
You don't gotta
But
go
you
to
don't
the
think
deal.
that's a
You don't gotta go to the
conspiracy?
deal.
But you don't think that's a conspiracy made up by car companies to make you pay more for parts
Well,
that are due?
I put premium gas in my truck.
Is it?
You have to. And he thinks I know he thinks that's a conspiracy. I told you, I knew.
Bro,
I said
how are you gonna fucking look me in the eye and be like, Butch?
I put 91, 100%.
Hey,
You don't think there's anything different in the gas?
Your teachers and scientists have been lying to you forever. However, premium gas is real. It's no different than regular gas.
There's been tests for it.
Maybe it is, bro, but you cannot look me in the eye and be like, listen, dude, science isn't real, dude. The science that you've been taught, dude, chemtrails, blah, 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 flat earth, fucking premium gas, get the fuck out of here.
Hold on. So, but I think yours is more ridiculous. You think chemtrails are not real, but gas is fucking the same.
Because we all put premium. I know he drives a BMW.
Yeah.
And I know Suburban, the BMW, he puts that premium in that.
I think to a
Escalator.
certain degree, bro, like, because there
Hellcat.
were cars in the 90s that needed premium gas, like the Grand Prix, and and they would get a ping if you didn't. Okay, so yeah, okay, to that degree, sure, but I don't think your Ford, your F1, what is it, F-150?
Raptor.
It's a Raptor,
Yeah.
so it's meant to go off-roading.
Yeah. It's supposed to go really fast, and it's supposed to have 91, so it performs.
Your
fast.
fucking
And-
manly ass truck is like,
Yeah,
I
listen.
only could drink champagne,
Yeah.
please.
100%.
Fuck no, bro.
You're
Put
man-
regular in
you-
that fucking truck,
No.
dude. That's an American vehicle, dude. You could fucking come in it, dude, and it'll fucking run, dude.
Don't give me ideas, but I got a lot of cum in me. Don't give me ideas, dog. And that
Dude,
thing costs a lot of
that's
money.
an American vehicle, man. Put some fucking regular American gasoline in it and watch it run. Watch it go to the mountain and come back, no problem.
I swear, I'm gonna do it.
You got them Arabs out there with them Toyotas lasting forever, okay? You're not telling me a Ford can't do it on regular gasoline? This guy over here with this fucking matching hat and matching shirt riding around in a fucking Raptor?
Maybe a Ford, but there's some nice cars that pull up. What when a supercar pulls up to the gas station
It's like
and it puts
That
the
thing
premium.
needs premium. Yeah,
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 but-
yeah.
Raptors.
I would
considered a
Joey
fucking
say is to be
sports
like, you
car.
mean to tell me this half a fat can't change his own fucking spark plug? That's what I'm talking about, Lee. But I get you though. But you
Peace of mind, dog.
the problem is not you doing it. I get.
I would never. I don't change my shit either, dude.
You could get it cheaper.
You can get it cheaper. It's just weird to me that you are skeptic about
because
some weirdly peculiar things, yet the things that everybody in the world goes, oh yeah, it's a scam.
Like I'm not letting Jiffy Lube do it.
What?
Hell no.
Right, no. I'm not letting Jiffy Lube do it either.
They
But I'll let the paisa down the street do it.
They can change your oil though. You know what I'm
do it.
saying? Like Jiffy Lube could change your oil. Oh no, yeah, no doubt. But I'm not gonna be like, listen, you want to fucking change? I don't know, change the spark plugs and open up the heads. Nah,
But if you
bro.
take it to an auto shop that is ASE certified,
Okay, let's say it's 400. Let's say it's 500 or 400 at Ford. It's gonna be 300 or 250 at the other spot.
Right.
For peace of mind, $100 extra bucks, I get out of my way and I get a piece of work. And when I sell it, I'm gonna be like, look, motherfucker.
This is
I got
where,
this shit
all right,
done
this
at
is where this
Ford.
makes sense.
Now give me my money and it's worth.
Yeah,
because
this
I
is
got
where it makes sense.
paperwork. That's what I'm
because
saying.
it's guaranteed. Because if you do take it to get the spark plugs changed at Dave's Auto Shop and you get it down the road and it fucks up.
I do agree that you got it off a dealer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got all paperwork. It has everything.
Yeah.
already.
No.
I don't
Okay.
wanna
So
be the first
100%.
dumbass
And then you got to keep with the
But
warranty.
see, the conveniency of that is like what I'm saying. Like people before, like when you look at a show that I love for like that 70s shows, right? When Red was looking for fucking cars, he went to multiple places and he knew what he was looking for, bro.
Right,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And then he knew he was like, this is wrong, this is that. He just kind of knew. The conveniency that we have and we're living in this day and age will make you like you could have bought that shit off a private seller if you trust it where you're like, yo, bro, I got mechanics that can hook this up. Like for example, like me, I bought a hell of a fucking truck, right? But I already knew. I'm like, I need something that needs a little TLC like Burley. But I already got the connect. It's like buying a rundown house, but your uncle owns a construction company. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
I don't mind fucking pay. Like, I'm gonna talk you down another $100 grand, $150 grand,
Right.
if I need to be. But I'm gonna get the deal. But I already know on the back end, I could get this done for for the high. I'm not gonna hit up who's that company that makes paint. You know what I mean, with the orange sign or I'm not gonna hit up Home Depot.
Earl Shives.
I'm not gonna hit up on them, or I'm not gonna hit up fucking
Orange Peel Technology.
Yeah, fucking
It's so wild to me.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna hit up like a Jewish construction company and be like, hey, you wanna go in here and talk to everybody about the codes? Nah, bro. Like nah, bro. I need this shit to look good and I need the Hispanic notary to come in.
I need you to build at night so my neighbors aren't taking pictures.
Oh, they're quick with it. My dad tried to get away with it. He had a house. We had a house, and my dad wanted a patio.
Right, if you can get it up before permit, before.
So he had construction homies.
Yeah.
And they do like real construction, like union. So my dad was like, dude, I'll just get the homies, do a carne asada. We'll do it on the weekends. No one will notice. Bro, that thing was up. They started Saturday, was up by Sunday, Monday.
Permits,
We
shit.
saw you guys building over the weekend. Now we got to check the inspection. But my uncles knew they were from the union, so they already knew the pretty much what had to be done. But we thought we were trying to get away with paying for permits. It wasn't about doing it wrong or being cheap about it.
Right.
But it was trying to. No, they found it.
They
I don't
still-
know how.
no, they
I don't know
still-
how they found it. It was insane. 'Cause
Hey,
it was
bro,
over the weekend. It was
isn't
fast.
it crazy that you could drive in this city and fucking. This is what blows my mind about this whole fucking country right now, but especially places like LA. Is you could drive around. I could leave here at night, this exact area, and see a random fire just blazing on the corner of a street, and no one's around. No one's doing anything. We had someone break into our house and stalk my roommate and hid somewhere in the house. And because the cops couldn't find him, they left. And then the person ended up coming out. And the cops didn't come back.
Rewind.
Right, hold on. It's just wild to me, though, that stuff happens. And then your uncle puts up a thing, and in like minutes they show up to get their money. Yeah, no, this dude broke into our house, was stalking my roommate.
You were living there at the moment?
Yeah,
No.
it was a huge boarding house. It was like a huge, like, Airbnb has these things called monthlies, and most of the ones in LA are like these huge houses with like 20 rooms in them, and you can rent one. Like I rent mine for $1,000 right now over here, and you can rent them, and they fucking but they're filled with people, and so
Chinese people.
this one, sometimes they are. This one was mostly Russians, but this one particular girl was a Puerto Rican chick, and she was banging this dude, and he got and then she broke up with him. But by then he had already gotten the code to get into the house because it's all like door codes. And so we call the cops. Cops come. He runs into the house, hides up somewhere in the house. Cops go through everything, can't find him, and they were lazy about it.
But they 100% know he's there.
They were like, I was like, he's still in here. And they're like, he's not. We just looked everywhere. I'm all, he's still in here. I'm telling you, there's only 2 doors, and neither of them opened up. Like, I'm looking on the fucking monitor.
They don't give a fuck.
And they're like, we're telling you. And they leave, bro. And then so we all go out to
They didn't pretend to leave?
the cops?
I would have said, can you pretend to
No,
leave and wait?
bro, these are Los Angeles police officers, bro. They're fucking like, they're like teachers, dude. They're like, let's just go, dude. Let's go to lunch. You know, they leave, right? They leave. And then we're outside smoking a joint, talking about how crazy, bro. I didn't see him leave. I'm all, bro, maybe he went out through a window. Because even we're convinced at this point.
Oh,
and
how long has it been since the cops left?
15, 20 minutes.
I knew they should have played the "We Just Left" card.
I hear a window open up above me on the second floor, and then I hear footsteps on the roof, and then the guy drops down and just darts off into the darkness, dude. Bro, getting the cops there, saying there's someone in the house stalking my roommate, hour.
Bro,
hour.
Bro,
You should have told him that he has a permit that he hasn't paid for.
Hey, this guy's building a gazebo in my backyard.
bro, that's insane. What happens when that person kills someone and you can tell the cops, we told them, and they left knowing he wasn't like
To the police department.
that's
Yeah, but the
insane.
police department already has a loaded answer. We're understaffed. Not enough people want to be cops.
So they can still
cops
catch
have a
this
bad
lawsuit.
rap and so who would want to be a cop? Also, the funding in the city. We already have a problem with firefighters. How are we going to staff more cops?
Still catch a lawsuit.
Yeah, but they have insurance for that. That's the thing, is everything's covered, bro. That's why cops get to treat you like shit. They have unions and fucking insurance to fucking pay off shit and keep the cops hired, bro. It's fucking crazy.
Yo, Ray, sorry, Nitty, we're gonna cut you off, and Ray's gonna read the super chats just because my computer died. So, any chance you could do it? Can hook up your mic real quick and disconnect his? Because mine just died, and I'm like, I can't look at it through my phone. I was trying to. We're gonna get into the super chats, and yes, Ray is going to read them. Like, you guys actually fucking love him too, because there's those 3 guys that are always like, yo, what the fuck, you know? Yeah, but damn, fucking time fucking flew by on this fucking episode. huh?
But we have a
This
good
is
time.
fun. I love doing this. You guys are
fun,
great,
huh?
dude. You guys are fun as fuck, dude. It's just like chilling with the homies, bro.
I didn't fucking know you knew so much about planes, bro. Yeah.
Whoever said it's right, I have a lot of useless information, dude. I get made fun of a lot on the tour because I don't know how to keep my mouth shut. So, because sometimes I'm all, don't talk about what you just found out. And I'll be like, you guys know, blah, blah. And at first they'll be like, oh, cool. But then like the next week they'll be like making fun of it. So it's like, yeah. So I'm a fucking nerd, bro. I don't know why. Yeah.
Salute to, before we get into the super chats, I want to give a big shout out to everybody who has been watching the return of High and Hungry. We just did part 1 of the Long Beach Barbecue Festival.
Okay.
It's like 13K views. Salute to everybody who's been watching it. Go run it up if you haven't seen it. Part 2 will be dropping sometime at the end of the week. Friday, we'll be dropping Friday. So you might as well go ahead and save the date already and check that out, because we got a lot of good comments on that one. Also, there's a Whatnot going down later today at 6 o'clock. I'll be doing it from the warehouse space, so make sure you guys tune in for that. Tune in. The Whatnot is going down. I put the link up in there as well.
Whatnot.
It's like a live auctions for like different things like trading cards, collectibles, Funko
Fuck
Pops.
yeah, that's dope. Oh, okay, dope. Nice. I like it. You guys are clever. Very clever, boys. Very clever.
Yeah, so make sure you guys tune in on that, and go watch the How to Properly Smoke a Hash Hole video as well. We're gonna run that on the Be Real TV channel, so those people don't miss out as well. So you guys can go ahead and see on that. But thank you everybody who's been running it up on my channel as well. Thank you so much. All right, Ray.
All right. Ewin, good morning, fellas. On my way to work, shout out to all the Spectrum technicians. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Same team.
Oh, hell yeah. Salute to the working people out there. Yeah, Spectrum technician, huh? Anyway, we can get some Spectrum up on this TV. You remember when they used to have that before? You remember like somebody, like your uncle always knew somebody, and They would go. There was a hack that they would put on the satellite dish. Fool, I remember, dog.
Yes.
Like, yeah, they would go up there and
Like a little card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It's like
shit
a little card. It was the first thing that I ever saw. Like our credit cards have that thing now.
Yeah, the little chip.
Yeah, the chipped card.
That technology had been there for the longest, dog, because you would literally put that chip in a little Zenith box. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Zenith was a cool logo. Chili, rip that logo off and do some shit with it, please. All right, next one.
Next one, the Liars dub villain. What up, same team? Watching the show like at work every Wednesday definitely makes the day go by faster. I just wish I didn't run out of the propane.
Oh, you don't have to. Go to the website, highandhungry.shop, or join the Patreon secret menu. Secret menu has been updating like crazy. Get on the secret menu. Don't sleep. I've been posting it up on the Patreon. Also, and for this month, hit me up for your $100 subscription and the $29.99 tier.
All right, next one. Alex Castro. If XG smash a perfect 10, that's her doing charity.
Yeah, I agree. So if anybody wants to do charity, let me know. It's a nonprofit.
You're so mean to X, dude. You're a
They're
good-looking
hot.
dude, bro.
Somebody's
I mean, if I saw X with a 10, I'd be like, all right, that's acceptable, dude.
Thank you, Butch.
Yeah.
Yeah, these fools.
Yeah, dude. Say what you will about my man, dude. I feel he has game and has quite a. I don't think he's doing without in this world. He fucks. My boy fucks.
Hot bananas. Did you see my comment?
Yeah, fool. Everyone saw your comment.
It's a top like comment, but it was cool though, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
That's the 2 bananas. The rape. Next one.
Next one, Alex Castro. Y'all remember that one episode from The Sopranos where the kid says F you to Bobby dressed up? Oh, yeah, to Bobby dressed up as Santa. That kid grew up to be XG.
That is you, bro. Temecula.
Temecula, baby.
Gated community in Temecula. Acting like that.
I wonder if these people sit up at night trying to
yeah,
fucking
bro.
find, like, they're like, bro, I'm going to pay $5 for this one.
You know what? We're gonna fucking start a We Don't Smoke the Same Discord, bro, for all the fucking submissions and shit people want to fucking start in there.
Dude, X needs his own category in there as well.
Oh, they're gonna
These fools' ideas.
they're probably gonna be
Every
like
day.
XG memes, and then they're
Every
gonna
day,
be like
dog.
Nitty
Every
memes, and then the crazy thing when you start a Discord, that's when the super racist stuff comes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Bro.
dog, yeah, bro.
So somebody's gonna test the waters. It's probably not display. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be me. No, it's crazy, bro. All this crazy stuff will come out on Discords because people.
You guys play video games? Anybody play video games?
Yeah, I play my Switch.
I play video games all the time.
Well, they release tomorrow.
And that's when it gets the most racist, dude. That's when it gets the most, like...
I get kicked out, bro. Like I tried going on a live, and then I was playing the Harry Potter shit live. Said faggot once, got kicked out.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, Twitch is where you can't do it, but just in the chats. That's the thing, bro. It's like, I played a free-for-all one time, and they banned my fucking...
Somebody fucking attacked me, bro, and I was like, fucking... Yeah, bro.
You just gotta find ways around it. 617.
It sounds way more cooler just
Gotta be.
faggot.
Yeah, but 617.
What's...
There's
Oh.
an alphabet.
What's
617?
That's...
Don't be a 617. Stop being a 617, Butch.
Oh, my God.
All these 617s.
Don't put that in my head. That's going to the homies now, bro.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
tell me
gonna
that.
be in the
Yo,
chamber for a
617,
while.
Check out the
dude.
617 over here.
617.
Oh, every once in a while I'll hear a new one and I'm like, oh man, now I gotta go
How's it
back to
going?
being.
I told you.
Now I
I'm
gotta
trying
go
to get
back
it
to being
catch.
racist or bigoted again for a while.
Can't get his catch.
Just to enjoy that.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. 617?
Yeah, 617. Those are letters of the alphabet.
That's fucking hilarious.
What's the next one, Ray?
That's mine too. But
What's
anyone
even
try to
better
fucking
is I'm
steal
gonna
it.
have gay homies be like, "What's up, you 617?"
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, you don't bang 617? Just tell them you don't bang 617.
Oh, this is
You
good.
definitely bang 617.
I love the new friends that I've made in LA, dude. It's way different than the Bay Area. It's so fucking. It's a breath of fresh air. Berkeley, Oakland area is where I was. I like spent most of my life, but I'm originally from San Jose. I grew up there. The Sharks, South San Jose, baby. What's up, Bernal and Santa Teresa? Shout out to the Southsiders, dude. I'm still a Southsider forever.
Shout out to
earthquakes.
Happy 617 month. All right.
I'll be all the 617s in Southside San Jose. What's up?
Basically, we got him saying
Oh,
the F
here
word.
we go,
got
dog.
him saying the F word.
Here we go, bro. You're gonna get a text in the middle of the night, X. You fucking 617. What are you doing right now?
All right. What's the next one?
That's a comment text. Next one, Alex Castro. XG se hace la paja con el miel de abeja y aceite de coco.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I mean,
that sounds like some 617.
now
shit.
that means you jack off with what?
It's already
Mierda,
dirty,
abeja?
bro.
What is because I know what that term he said. Se hace la paja con what? Miel de abeja and what?
Aceite de coco.
That's
La fuerza. That's disgusting.
that's very weird, bro. All right, next one. That was
People
not
are
even.
nasty,
That
bro.
was not even.
That was full paid for that?
That was very graphic.
It's like his third one today, dog. Thank you,
Mexicans are
homie.
dirty, dog.
That's like south of the border.
That's how. Well, yeah,
Fool-
Latinos are just
That fool,
straight up,
to
bro.
translate, that fool said XC jerks off with honey and fucking coconut oil. That's just. Why would you just say that?
Some
But
Guatemalan shit.
all right, next one.
It's a different thing.
Fools will get pissed. You say that, fool.
Next
All right,
one's from
next
the
one.
next one's from the best dad ever, DJ Paz. Shout out to Butch. One of the few liberals I find hilarious.
Thank you.
And respects.
Thank you. I try because I understand, bro. I get it, dude. Like, I get conservatives. I used to be a conservative, so I didn't know I was a conservative when I was one, but I get conservative people. Like, you can't, like, here's the thing, bro, is like, I'm not going to shit on some farm dude that actually does use the F word in a derogatory way because he was raised that way. Like, I don't expect some dude to come from Kentucky and be like, what's up with all these faggots here in L.A.? And it's like, hey, you know, we're not supposed to say that. You know what I mean? It's like, what do you expect this guy to do? So to me, it's like, bro, how you are and how you think, bro.
He's like, oh, you mean all them queer?
You know, it's like that's one thing I do love about our country because I love America. I'm not a America hating lib. I love this fucking
Best country ever, dude.
Best fucking country ever. And the reason why is because you can go anywhere and be anything here. If you want to be a fucking Nazi piece of shit, guess what? There's a whole ass Kentucky for you. There's a whole ass Louisiana
don't condone
for you
it.
to chill in.
Kanye West.
Dude, you want to be a fucking gay ass fucking little bitch who fucking wants to ride around on a scooter? Guess what? There's a whole San Francisco for you. You know, so it's like, do whatever you want, dog. It's a great fucking country. And I mean that. I really mean that, dude. You want to be like X, dude? Thinking fucking crazy shit all the time, dude, but fucking buying Ford products like it's going out of style?
And he's not supposed to be here.
There's a whole ass Los Angeles for you, dog.
Wendell, basically.
buying Ford
Wendell.
products.
Wendell.
Enjoy
Chinese
your life.
parts.
Chinese parts.
But yeah, thank you for saying that. I appreciate that more than that's one of my favorite comments ever, dude.
Very good Indian. All right, next one.
Next one's from the Liars Dub Villain. He sends us $2.
Salute to him. Thank you so much for that super chat.
Gracias.
Next one's Albert Banda. What up from Texas with a red balloon emoji.
Oh, fool, I had one earlier. The last one from the tank. Yeah.
No wonder you were in a good mood when we got here.
Nah, I was just chill, fool. I was just.
He didn't like the chemtrail talk.
Oh yeah,
dude.
we were supposed to bring him in and baptize him back.
Baptized.
We have to, bro. You're gonna have to wait, dog, because we're not gonna go hard again. Because that shit was a
Felt
lot.
it, huh? Yeah, the gym,
Giovanni
yeah.
hit me up too. He was like, "Hey, fool." He's like, "How long was it since the Vegas trip?" I was like, "That was a few years ago, dog. We've aged." I was like,
Yeah, you've been working out. You feel it probably. You felt it.
"Yeah, I do. I definitely felt it in my chest." Next one.
CLR One Note says, "Get her some hymns ASAP."
Some hers.
Get him some hibs. Yeah, hers.
Oh, the X?
Yeah, the eggs. Get him some hibs.
No, it was too late, bro. It looked like a dude from. It was like, oh, that's a scalp right there.
That's
a straight up fucking
Dandruff.
scalp.
Is that dandruff?
It was a low light too. There was no dandruff, bro. But it was like, this is what it looks like if I was getting head from my grandpa. You know what I mean? Like in my mind, cause like, oh, it's a bald guy giving me head right now, dog.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Nasty,
Yeah,
bro.
fuck with me, dog.
Oh.
I'm all high and shit, dude. Like, I was like, you know when you're high, you think of weird shit, dude? Like, I was high, and I was like, oh, why'd I have that thought? And then from there,
Stop, fool.
Keep going, abuelito.
Now we gotta disrespect the grandpa.
Pop. I didn't want to say it. We call him because he does have a special name.
Nah,
Pop,
don't
we go to see Nana and Pop.
And then you pop.
Hey,
And then you pop.
Can I take Pop to the back of the room real quick? Nah, bro. See, that hurts. That even hurts now, dude.
Popped on pop.
That's bro. That's the border of my comedy right there.
That's
we just
fucking-
found the border of my comedy, bro.
That's fucking
Getting
nasty.
head from my grandfather. Asking my dad if I could go to the back and get head from my grandfather is the border of my comedy.
Papa?
Poppy.
All right,
But he's Poppy back there.
How many more we got left, Ray?
Got quite a few. Let's
Oh
run 'em.
shit.
Yeah, run him.
Dino Santos, shout out to We Don't Smoke the Same, Chiclets. Welcome back, Nitty. Yo, Nitty, any recommendations for the WDSTS dab setup? And here, I'll give you the mic.
You already know. Just get yourself a 13-inch quartz banger. Thanks for having me back. Shout out Guadalajara.
Hell yeah.
What he meant to say is, would you like to give me your social? No. All right, next one.
Next one's from Luis Romero. Shout out from Boston.
Boston.
Diego Marin. What up, Butch? Shout out from San Jose.
Oh, beer. What up, my fella? Oh, is it only in that microphone? Is that what it is? Or,
What are you talking
you're
about?
good.
I saw you handing the mic. Yeah, what up, San Jose, bro? Fucking hometown, baby. I miss you guys. Sort of.
Samwise the Great. Yo, Nitty, I bought a new banger and rig. Welcome back.
Congratulations, man. I hope from the bottom of my heart that it percolates counterclockwise and that your quartz banger is 13 inches. And I know if you did that, you'll have the perfect dab, low temperature for flavor. You already know.
Just use a
Why is he using that microphone?
XG's. Yeah.
Regular microphone. Oh, is this something wrong with this one right now?
No, because we could only fit. My computer died, so I can't read the super chat. So.
Oh, I'm asking technical questions. No, just be like, shut the fuck up, Butch. You're a guest, dude. Don't worry about it, dude. You stupid motherfucker, dude. See, that's why you go too far. You ask too many questions. Just shut the fuck up, guest.
Next one.
Next one is from Vinnie Mac. I'm on the moon right now.
Fake.
Fake news. Fake news.
60s.
And we don't need to go back. Next one, Menace the Painter. I'd rather get my info from Tinfoil Hat Podcast instead of Butch. Hashtag Swarm.
Whatever, bro.
Fuck yeah. Tinfoil hat.
Watch History for Fools every once in a while.
Nah, History for Fools is great. It's great. Yeah. It's actually really funny. This
No,
one-
Tinfoil Hat's
No,
great
and
too,
you
bro.
learn- I mean, it's not nothing against Felipe, but Felipe is very smart. You assume he's fucking intelligent.
I think people, because he's got a speech impediment,
assume,
and so
yeah.
people think, but nah, bro, that's what, it's a brilliant conversation, dude. Yeah, he does read, dude. He reads more than I do, which is crazy. He does too, which is fun, dude. Like, what's up, fool? You know, like, hey, so today we are going to talk about the Barbary Coast, you know? And it's like, I love it, dog.
Oh, dude, that's
Yeah, bro. And so, yeah, I love it. Because sometimes he doesn't have time, bro. He's a busy, famous comedian. And I feel bad because I'll have, like, done I've done a lot of research because I don't have shit to do with my life, dude. And then he'll be like, give me a printout real quick, you know? And he'll, like, sit there with it in front of him and he's reading it off, dude.
I've seen him just do the cliff notes.
Yeah, dude. And it's like, he hangs, though, bro. Like, he's really good at figuring his way around it, dude, which is, like, really smart. I don't expect him to ever know stuff. Like, the whole idea was that it was me explaining shit to him, but he likes to jump in because he loves reading and knowing his own stuff, so.
next one.
Yeah, next one. Muse94. Is this guy a pilot? Maybe I'm just too high. Where's E-Zone?
I had to go use the bathroom.
Yo, Butch,
Yo.
gotta watch The Rehearsal if you're into planes.
Really?
Season 2, Nathan Fielder.
Okay.
His theory is the fact that all these airplanes crash is due to the fact of the lack of a relationship that the first captain has with the pilot.
With the co-pilot.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily.
You gotta watch it. Gotta watch it.
Interesting. It is. There is something to that, though. I will say that I do. There's an ounce of an agreement in there at least.
Takes it to Congress.
Yeah, bro. Well, there's a lot of there's a lot of culture involved in that as well. Like Chinese have a big problem with listening to their co-pilot.
Chinese.
Like Chinese pilots have a hard time listening to their co-pilot when they're right, which is why a lot of accidents in China happen.
China.
Really about Chinese people. Next one.
Next one, Whitney P. Salute to the WDSTS crew out here, FedEx package slanging, listening to the show. If you know, you know.
Gracias, fool. Thank you so much. Hey, salute to him out there walking a lot for them FedEx packages.
Yeah.
Next one.
Next one is Joaquin Rodriguez, 877. Mandado saludos, same team.
Same team.
Whitney P is a girl, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, salute to Whitney.
Salute.
And salute to the last super chatter. Next one.
Next one. That's not the last super chatter.
No, I meant the previous.
Okay. Mr. Painter, Costco has discounts for union trades.
I know, man. We got to take Tommy to Costco. He's in the union. We got to see how much that discount is. We got to document it.
I want to see a Tommy run at Costco.
Ah.
Like the Tommy family run. Like how much he gets for the family.
Hey, you know what? I told him the other day. I was like, "Hey, Dick, Donna died." He was like, "Yeah, dude. Yeah, his dog died. R.I.P. Yeah."
Damn.
Sucks.
No.
Next one, the Liars Dub Villain sends another $2. Thank you.
Yeah, salute to him. Appreciate you for the super chats. Thank you so much.
Menace the Painter, I got a 2016 Silverado Z71. I got in 2018 paid off and it still looks and runs good. Motherfuckers want to get in debt to look rich? I paid cash. Fuck finance.
Yep, straight up, bro. You get the title and you get that shit the same day.
America.
Yeah, you just got to go away to AAA.
Feels nice to have that title.
It does.
Name on it. Put your name on it. Next one, Alex Castro. Shout out one of my favorite podcasts. Shout out Izonata, X2JZ, and Ray J.
Salute to this fool for tuning in. I appreciate you, dog. Thank you so much.
Two more. From Diego Marin. Yo, Butch.
Yo.
You should do an episode on Teamsters Union and how they had mob ties. Deep rabbit hole. I work for that union.
You know what? That's
LOL.
a very good suggestion. Honestly, that's a great suggestion.
Jimmy Hoffa, dude.
You might see that because I take suggestions. I do. So thank you for that.
Have you done the history of weed, cannabis?
We did a little bit, but I think Felipe wanted to avoid it
Oh, for sure.
because it was like,
Demonetization?
but he did let me do like a I think it was like 40 minutes on 420 once.
Oh, all right.
Because
for
I
sure.
love weed and I want to do it all the time.
I've always kind of wondered.
Check out our Patreon though. I'll probably have a bunch of weed content on Patreon once we get it going.
Next one and the last one from Tejas Terps. X to the 617.
Fuck you, dog.
I saw that, bro. I saw that. Dude.
Oh, that is fucking beautiful,
That's what I said,
dog.
bro. They're mean to you. I looked over and I saw that.
I gave him such a beautiful fucking term to use.
You
I
did.
created
I
it.
wasn't even going to do a giveaway,
And they're
but
gonna
fool, I'll
sit there
send you
and use
something,
it back
dog.
towards me, you motherfuckers.
That
You
shit
better not
was
use
so
this.
good. I'll send you a next
I
jihad,
will
bro.
say when X is gone is when you guys will find out how much you loved him. Dude.
Exactly, guys.
That's the
When he
thing,
gets
dude.
deported?
Fuck you. Hurry up, I gotta go. Give a shout
When
out.
he's in
Start the shout outs. I gotta go.
All right. I'm joking. All right, thank you. Let's give it up for Butch for stopping by once again.
Thanks, guys, for having me. I love you guys, man. Great podcast. Check out History for Fools.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. It's always a good time. Ray, thank you for running the boards. Morning Shot Films, Morning Real Podcast. Thank you so much always for holding it down. Unlike Tommy. What is going on, Nitty? It doesn't matter. No,
Thank you guys. I'm happy to be back. Listen, I got 10 free tickets for anybody who listens to We Don't Smoke the Same for my show at the Comedy Store on Monday.
gotta send him a dick pic.
So hit me on the DMs on Instagram, and I got you for tickets. I'll get you on the guest list. So come through June 10th. Hit me on the DM. See you tomorrow.
I forgot to add one more. I'll be at the Comedy Store this Friday with doing George Perez's show. So hit me up for tickets if there's any available.
That's what's up. Hit that like button, subscribe. My podcast with Chili Millie drops this week, probably Friday or Thursday. It's me, Chili, for all you maniacs. Yes, she has a camera on her, so go to She Marks the Spot. Go hit that like button, subscribe, and you guys already know what to do.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Go to flavorsbyezone.com or highandhungry.shop. There's some new We Don't Smoke the Same merch going up there, along with some High and Hungry stuff as well. So a couple of restocks as well. Tonight, there's a Whatnot going down. It's going to be happening here. So make sure you guys tune in for that. If you need the link, I will post it on the story. Thank you to everybody who sent me different people to wrap the truck. I'm going to hit up all these places to see what's the best price that I can get. And with that being said, salute to all the sponsors. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 to 9 with George Wang. George Wang will be back making his return over here. Another funny motherfucker. And I'll see some of you guys on the Dr. Green Thumb Show 2 to 4 later today.